program created by Rio Grande.
State Bureau of Narcotics calling all cars. Attention all cars to broadcast 288 regarding illicit drugs. Assist narcotic agents. That's all. Roll first.
Rio Grande has forsaken the beaten path and blazed a new trail with a revolutionary new gasoline, embodying twice as many expertly combined ingredients as found in ordinary fuel. It is a scientifically perfect blend of gasoline, crack, poly, straight run, casing head, stabilizer, and tetraethyl. Each one gives your car a different kind of power. And you can't get perfect performance without all types of gasoline blended in the right proportion to provide it. It was tested and proved by the exacting drivers of police, fire, and emergency equipment in the cities and counties of California, who found it to fulfill all their demanding requirements. No wonder thousands of new customers have joined with the army of regular Rio Grande patrons during these last 3 weeks of its introduction. Get this liquid dynamite at your red and white Rio Grande station in the morning. I can personally promise you that you can feel the improved performance when this new cracked gasoline hits your carburetor. The facts around which tonight's story has been built were taken from the file of the Bureau of Narcotics in San Francisco. We have therefore asked Mr. Paul E. Madden, Chief of the State Narcotic Bureau, to open our program from the studios of KSFO.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. There may be harder jobs than breaking up a narcotic ring. I don't know. I've never seen one. Especially difficult is the job of rounding up a band of narcotic peddlers, including the brains of the gang. Narcotic sellers are not always users, and usually the organization back of the ring extends to many countries. The capture of such a group is a long and arduous process, one that requires many hours of painstaking labor and much money. I have found definitely, however, that no matter how smart a man thinks he is, when he starts out to sell dope, he is never smart enough to get away with it long. Like all criminals who try to get by the law, he learns sooner or later that he can't win. Additional facts will be given you at the end of the program that will prove most conclusively that crime cannot pay.
Fog settled silently through the streets of San Francisco. Cold, dank fog that swirled and eddied about the close-packed streets of Chinatown. Amoeba-like blobs of humanity drifted through the murky gloom. In a doorway, a hag of a woman waited, sniffling, shifting uneasily, peering perplexed into the gloom. The faint tread of footsteps came cautiously toward her, paused. The shabby figure of a man loomed out of the fog.
That the stuff?
Yeah. How much?
2 bindles.
Here. $2.
But there's junk. $1.50's my limit.
Oh, how's a lady going to make a living?
That ain't nothing to me. That's all I'll pay.
Okay. Give me it.
Yeah. $1 bill, 2/4.
He pressed the crumped bill and 2 coins into her hand and received 2 small envelopes. He slipped out of the doorway and was swallowed up in the fog. The hag waited a second or two, then emerged from the black hole of the building and headed along the pavement in the opposite direction. Suddenly, out of the murk, 2 figures swung into step beside the woman. Steel fingers tightened on her arms.
Say, what's coming off here?
Take it easy, sister. You're under arrest.
Well, I ain't done nothing.
Narcotic agents don't go around picking up people who haven't done anything.
You just sold 2 bindles of morphine for $1.50. That money's marked.
Mark?
That's right.
Okay, mister. You got me. I know when the jig's up.
I'm glad you realize that.
Oh, but listen, I'm just small fry. Why don't you go after the big shot?
What do you think we're doing? Playing pinochle?
Oh, gee, mister, I'm just a measly bindle pusher. I don't know nothing.
Maybe. What's your name?
Nelson. Edith Nelson. Honest, mister, I don't know nothing. I'm just a bindle pusher.
It wasn't bindle pushers the narcotics department wanted. It was the brains back of this ever-increasing flow of narcotics that state and federal agents sought.
For 2 years now, this stuff has been coming in. We've got to find out where it comes from and where it goes to after it gets here.
You're right, Mr. Smith. I've been on the case that long myself.
You, Hall, you and Despain picked up this Nelson woman last night, didn't you?
Yes, sir. We've been picking up small fry peddlers for months.
And all the morphine we get is the same kind. This stringy, cottony stuff made the Japanese way.
Every bit we seize is the same.
It's a safe bet, then, that it comes from the same source, even from the same factory. But it's the label on this can that puzzles me. Here, look at it.
412 grains, huh?
Yeah, that's right. But take a good look at that printing of the 3 gold stars and those Chinese characters.
That's the same as on all the other tins we picked up around San Francisco.
Exactly. And it's too good a job of printing to be done in China.
You mean it's being done here?
That's just what I do mean. That's a clue. I'd bet on it. Now, what did you get out of this Nelson woman?
Practically nothing. She claims she gets her stuff from Annie the Dope.
Well, sounds like a dime novel. Well, bring her in. Let's see what her story is.
Now, Annie, you might as well tell what you know, or you'll stay in jail from now on.
But I don't know nothing, I tell you. It's the little guy in this racket. It's like Edie Nelson.
Yeah, we know. You're just small fry.
Yeah, that's it.
Where do you get the bindles you peddle?
Think I'd tell you?
I think so. You see, we took the liberty of removing that spare shot you'd saved for your own use. Here it is.
You heel. Give me that.
Take it easy, Annie. You want to talk?
No.
It's going to be awfully tough when you need this shot and you can't get it.
Well, will you give me it if I talk?
We'll see that you're given treatment that'll help you, Annie.
Yeah. How do I know I can trust you guys?
What do you got to lose? You're in jail anyway.
Well, nothing. Different things. Get my junk from Flo Wallace.
Wallace, huh? Where does she get it?
How do I know?
You want to get a break for yourself, Annie?
Sure.
How'd you like to make a buy from Flo Wallace with marked money? It might make things easier for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I need a shot. Let's go.
Despain and Hall trailed Annie the Dope through circuitous streets to a run-down apartment building in a cheap section of San Francisco. She paused, held up 3 fingers. Apartment 3 there. Looks like that's it. They waited for her to disappear into the vestibule, then moved cautiously after her. In the entryway, a dirty card bore the name Wallace. They went down a dreary hall and paused outside a door. Inside, they heard Annie whine.
Oh, listen, Flo. I gotta have some in. You got lots of it.
Sure you got the money?
Of course I got the money. Here.
Okay, here's the stuff.
Okay, let's take her.
What's the big idea busting into a lady's boudoir like this?
Narcotic agents, Miss Wallace.
Why, Annie, you dirty double-crossing hussy oughta...
Relax. You ought to take it easy. That's the best way.
Listen, why pick on me? Wise guys, ain't you?
Maybe.
Well, ain't there bigger fish in the pond?
Could be.
Couldn't bring yourself to tell us who they are, could you?
What do you think I am, a pink?
What do you got to lose?
Why should I be a sap?
Well, you know the answer to that one better than we do.
Okay. What say you? I get my stuff from Earl Rex.
Rex, huh?
Yeah, he's a big distributor.
Listen, we know the narcotics set up in this district as well as anybody else. And we never heard of him.
Well, if it's anything to you, he'll be here at 10 o'clock to collect the dough I get from the bindle pushers and make another delivery.
Thanks. We'll wait for him.
Forgot to tell you. It's 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Okay, we'll be here.
Hall and Despain knew the Wallace woman was shrewd. They realized that they ran the chance of having her tip off the higher-ups. That was a chance they had to take. All night they kept a watch on the apartment. From dark hideouts, they watched the parade of frowsy hags and shifty-eyed, sallow-faced men come and go. Shortly after 9 o'clock the next morning, Hall and Despain rang the bell of Flo Wallace's apartment.
What's the big idea? I said 10 o'clock.
Skip it. And no funny money business when Rex gets here.
It was nearly 10:15 when the doorbell rang again. Quickly, the two narcotic agents slipped into a clothes closet. From the partly open door, they could survey the room and its occupants. Flo Wallace crunched out a cigarette and rose lazily and opened the door.
Hello. Come on in.
I'm expecting somebody else.
Who?
A couple of guys.
Couple of guys?
Yeah, what's the matter with you? Hopped up?
No, nothing's the matter with me.
You're jittery. These guys are big shots. You need more bindles, don't you?
Sure, I need it.
Maybe this is what we've been waiting for.
I hope so. I'm getting tired of this case.
That guy Rex is just a small fry, too.
Yeah, we've had him lots of times under different names, though.
Hi, Far. A little late, ain't you?
Maybe. Here's the junk.
Okay, here's the dough.
Hey, what's in that closet?
Narcotic agents. We'll take over now if you don't mind.
Oh, no, you don't.
Get him all. All right, break it up, all of you. Get him up.
So you double-crossed us, did you, Flo? The Locust will take care of you for this.
Well, here's our friend who tried to get away, and here's his soap he brought along.
Oh, 3-Star brand, huh?
On the same printing that we found on those other labels.
Rex, you said something about the Locust. What did you mean by that, Crack?
Nothing.
Which one of these birds you work for?
Far. The one you caught.
Who's your silent friend here?
Julius, you smart guy.
Going to be tough, are you?
Stick around.
You'll do that, Julius, for a long time.
At last, the officers felt that they had made progress in the smashing of the West's most gigantic narcotic ring. They had heard rumors of the mysterious Black Locust. Which of these men was the Locust? Then, while the trio languished in jail, came one of those breaks that often prove so important to the law enforcement officials.
You know, it's a funny thing about that fellow Julius.
That's so? What's strange about him?
Well, you know that woman that comes in here to see him every visiting day?
Yeah, I've seen her.
Well, all they do is quarrel. All the time she's here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, women are peculiar sometimes. What do they quarrel about?
I don't know. I never raise their voices so I can hear them.
Never heard them say anything, huh?
Nope. Julius is always awfully nervous after she leaves, though.
What's her name?
Kuhn. Emma Kuhn. Not so bad looking, either.
How often has she been here?
Well, every visiting day since he's been here.
And they always quarrel, huh?
That's right.
I think I'll have a talk with Julius.
Okay.
Who's the woman, Julius?
Just a friend of mine.
Always quarreling with you, huh?
So what?
Still doing it the hard way, are you, Julius?
Listen, copper, you got me wrong. I'm just small fry on this racket.
I've heard that one before, too.
Honest, I'm just a punk that works for that dame, the one who comes in here to see me.
Expect me to believe that?
I don't care whether you believe it or not. It's the truth. I ain't no big shot in this ring.
What does that get me?
You want to break this case, don't you?
Sure. Why do you think we picked you up?
Well, I'm giving you a right steer. I work for that dame. I got 27 ounces of morphine. It belongs to her. That's why she keeps coming in here griping.
Where is the stuff?
My apartment. I got it hid.
Okay. Next time she comes in here, you make a deal to deliver the stuff.
What'll it get me?
Just the same as if you didn't do it.
Thanks.
You want to know who she works for. You want to do it or not?
Okay, I'll go for it. Maybe the judge will have more sense than you coppers. Maybe he'll give me a break.
Maybe. When do you want to do it?
Anytime. What can I lose? The delivery was made, and the department found another storming woman on its hands.
All right, Blackfoot. Now you've got me. What are you going to do about it?
Might do lots.
27 ounces of morphine can do many things to you, Emma.
Listen, fellows, I was a little hasty. I'm just small fry in this
Yeah,
race.
we know. You just sell it for somebody else.
Yeah, that's right.
Who is it this time?
John Lilly.
He's the new one. What does he do besides import dope?
He don't import it. He just sells it.
Where does he get it?
Oh, don't ask me. I just work for him.
What does he do besides sell dope?
Well, he's a ticket taker at a theater down in Chinatown. Well, that's just a blind, though. He really works for a fellow named Chung. Johnny's a contact man for him.
Okay, Emma, we'll run down these leads. If they're hot, it may help you. If they're not, well, we'll talk to you some more. Meantime, here's your cell.
Spain and Paul picked up Lily's trail at the Chinese theater. When he stopped at the newsstand for his evening paper, the man close by was a narcotic agent. They rode the streetcar with him. They kept watch on his house while he slept. But John Lilly did nothing suspicious. One night after the close of the performance, they saw him come out of the theater and start deep into Chinatown. They trailed him along the narrow, crooked street. At last, he halted before a house, shot a nervous glance behind him, then disappeared inside. 2 hours later, he came out again and made his way back home. But other agents remained on guard before the house of Chung. Next morning, the officers picked up the trail of John Lilly again.
There he stands, just in front of the library.
Look, there's a fellow talking to him.
I've seen him. He just got out of that limousine.
Who is that guy?
Never saw him before, but he seems to know Lily.
Oh, for the love of Mike, are we a bunch of dummies?
Oh, of all the rotten luck. Look at that. They're getting in the car.
Yeah, we're caught flat-footed. No car, not a taxi in sight.
Yeah, I guess there's nothing to do but go back to Chinatown and pick up his trail at the theater again.
Well, let's stick around a minute or two. He may come back.
10 minutes later, Lilly did come back, on foot. Again, he loitered in the library doorway.
Hey, Despain. Take a look at our dope-peddling friend.
That dark guy's back again, I see.
He's giving Lily a set of keys.
There's something funny going on between those two.
Splitting up.
Come on. We're not going to let him get away this time.
I think it's about time to take him.
No use waiting any longer. He's selling the junk, so we might get a line on the Locust if we pick Lily up.
I don't think he might be the head man.
Not a chance. First of all, he works for the man who owns the theater, Chung. We're going to find out who Chung works for.
Lily's stopping at the car.
That's the same limousine he got into a while ago.
Oh, we better grab him quick, then.
Come on. Okay, John, this is it.
What's the trouble? What's going on here?
Well, this is known technically as an arrest.
We're narcotic agents. We'd like to look at that package you just took out of that car.
This ain't my car.
We're not worrying about that. We want to see what's in that
You
package.
can do this to me. You ain't got no warrant.
We won't need one. Are you going to open it here, or do we have to take you in?
Okay, copper. Look at it.
My, 10 3-ounce cans of morphine.
With the 3-star brand labels on them.
Yeah, you can read, too.
Hey, whose car is this?
Don't ask me.
We are asking you.
We'll try and find out then.
That's simple enough.
This registration slip says Judah Ezra.
Ezra? That doesn't make sense.
Why not?
What's the address?
Brisk Apartments, Nob Hill.
I thought so. He's one of the most prominent apartment house brokers in San Francisco.
Well, all I know is what I read on the registration slip.
Say, wait a minute. Maybe we're on the trail of something. Let's take a look at Mr. Ezra.
Maybe the car's stolen.
That's what I'm afraid of. With the society background Ezra's got, I'm inclined to believe that's the answer.
Well, shall we take Mr. Lilly in?
Might as well. Then we'll call on Mr. Ezra.
Fancy dump he's got here.
Yeah. It's taken that maid a long time to find Ezra.
Were you gentlemen asking for me?
Are you Judah Ezra?
Yes, I am.
You're under arrest.
Arrest? On what charge?
Violation of the State Narcotic Act.
That's ridiculous.
Maybe so. But when you left John Lilly in front of the library a couple of hours ago, we followed him to the car that you'd been driving. And in it, we found 30 ounces of morphine. That doesn't look so ridiculous at the time.
Oh, there must be some mistake. I don't know a man named Lilly.
We'll take a chance that we're right. Mind if we look over the apartment? Do you want us to get a search warrant?
Help yourself.
You'd better lead the way. We'd like to see your personal papers first.
Certainly. Pardon me.
You're from Shanghai, I believe, Mr.
Yes, that's correct. I was reared there.
You been here long?
Oh, 2 years. But I thought you government agents were omniscient. You should know how long I've been here.
Have you a key to this desk?
Certainly.
Hey, who's W.D. Gray?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Where'd you get that name?
From this receipted bill for printing. Here's a warehouse receipt made out to the same man.
And you don't know who W.D. Gray is?
Most certainly not.
Remember what Inspector Smith said when we started on this case?
Yeah. It's a good job of printing. Too good, in fact, to have been done in China. Maybe we've struck pay dirt.
It's about time. Come along, Mr. Ezra. We found 30 ounces of morphine in your automobile. I think that's evidence enough to warrant holding you.
The agents were not impressed by Mr. Ezra's protestations of innocence, nor by the storm of sensational journalism that followed the arrest of the socially prominent smuggler. Meantime, Despain and Hall hurried to the printing plant, which had issued the receipt found in Ezra's apartment.
Are you the manager of this plant?
Yep.
This one of your statements?
Let's see. Sure, that's mine.
Well, any chance of you remembering what this receipt covered?
Now, wait a minute. I'll look it up.
It's pretty important that we be able to trace this.
Somebody hasn't taken the stuff out of the file. We have a copy of the work that receipt covered. Here it is.
W.D. Gray, 1,000 labels, 3-star brand. And some Chinese characters on it, too. See?
Uh-huh. You remember this man, Gray?
Yes, I did a lot of work for him. He was in here often.
Is this a picture of him?
No, I don't think so. No, I'm sure that's not the man. Who is this?
A fellow named Judah Ezra.
Looks an awful lot like Gray, but it's not him.
Well, thanks a lot anyway.
Sorry, mister. Wish I could help you.
Making their way to the Kansas Street warehouse, Paul and Despain contacted the man in charge.
I'm checking up on some shipments stored here by a W.D. Gray. You know him?
Sure, does a lot of business here.
What kind of business?
He's connected in some way with the Darloon Tea Company. Stores a lot of stuff here from time to time.
Any of it here now?
No, nothing but some empty tung oil drums.
We'll look at them later, if you don't mind.
That's okay with me.
Here's a picture. Is this the man, Gray, you've been doing business with?
Don't think so.
You're not sure, though.
Nope, I'd say that's not Gray.
Oh, does it resemble him?
Yes, I'd say it does. It's an awful lot like Gray, but it's not him.
Okay. Let's take a look at those oil drums.
Sure, they're right back here. Last shipment came in on the Chichibu Maru on March 7th.
And it's all gone?
Yep. Gets it in 25 to 50 drum lots. Sells it fast, too.
I bet he does, is that?
Well, there's the drums. Look 'em over.
Thank you.
Well, that one looks all right.
Yeah?
Let's look at the rest of them.
Uh-oh. There it is.
That's it. Whoever W.D. Gray is, he's the man we want.
What's the matter?
Here, take a look. See that drum inside the outer barrel?
Yeah?
That's the place used to smuggle dope. This shipment alone could conceal $750,000 worth of drugs.
Hey, wait a minute. This gives me an idea.
Now, what is it?
Well, now I know where this bird Judah Ezra connects up in my mind. This guy used to live in Shanghai. He had a twin brother who came over here about 10 years ago. He's a big-shot society man, too. Bird owns a flock of swanky apartments. For the love of Mike, why didn't we think of this before?
Let's get hold of our agents in Shanghai. Maybe we can get a line on these babies.
Isaac Ezra was arrested. He, too, protested his innocence, but in rapid succession he was identified.
Sure, that's the guy that got those labels from me.
Said the warehouse man.
Yep, that's W.D. Gray, all right. I don't know anything about a bird named Ezra, but he's the fellow that told me his name was Gray.
Lily looked at the two Ezra brothers and said,
Judah's the guy Chung works for. Isaac is the bird that imports the stuff.
but though this was evidence in the minds of the officers, there was a doubt that it would hold in court. Then came cablegrams from Shanghai. The drug peddling work of the brothers Ezra had begun years before in New York.
Well, Jim, we've got some more of the stuff coming through from France.
You're going to get stuck with this stuff someday. I don't trust them monkeys in Paris.
Oh, don't worry, my friend. I know what I'm doing. I've got an entire shipment, more than $1 million worth, coming in on the next boat.
For criminy sakes, you mean you're shipping it open like that?
Don't be foolish. Of course not. It's in milk cans.
Oh, ain't that nice? Morphine-treated milk. Are you crazy?
I didn't say it was in milk. I said milk cans. It'll be here tomorrow. You wait and see for yourself. All right, Jim. Here we are. Now take a look. Here we open a can like this. And we find inside it another can. Like this.
You mean all these here cans has got junk in them? Like this?
That's right. Now we'll open the inside can.
This must have cost a lot of jack.
My friend, you've no idea. I spent my last sou for this shipment.
Jeez.
What the?
Hey, what's up, Chief?
The can. It's full of rags.
Rags?
Yes, look at it. I'm ruined.
Oh, boss, they really double-crossed you. I told you shouldn't ought to trust them guys.
As long as I draw a breath, I'll search for the men who did this to me. If it takes a lifetime, I'll get my revenge.
In honor of his warped genius, the East had dubbed Judah Ezra the Black Locust. Now the East laughed. The locust had been plagued. The Oriental underworld laughed, but not so, Tiefling so.
My friend of dubious integrity, you let little things like the snap of finger upset you.
You call $120,000 in junk a snap of the finger?
But that was long ago. The wise one has said, if one would see the sun, look where the sun is.
So what?
It is now in the east.
What's all this rubbish about?
I refer to the rising sun.
Yeah? You
people to the east, a very material people. There are great profits to be made from morphine. Morphine from our Chinese poppies and heroin. And if there are cocoa leaves available, we shall have cocaine. And, of course, there is always opium.
And, of course, the tender leaves of these plants could be best handled by a company already handling these. Such as the Darlung Tea Company.
Exactly, my friend.
The Darlung Tea Company is
in the drug manufacturing business.
Yes, and where do I come into this picture?
I think it would be more patriotic and less dangerous if we sold our product to some other nation.
Such as?
If I had a wealthy and not too scrupulous brother in a foreign land, I might visit him.
Ah, yes. That's an excellent idea.
There was another excellent idea. One of your own.
Yeah?
The milk can scheme. That was not bad.
It didn't work out so well for me.
But it could be used if barrels were substituted for milk cans. And if tung oil were placed in the barrels.
Ah, yes.
And if they were consigned to a reputable dealer in the United States. Who knows?
That's right. Who knows? Or whoever will know.
Thus, the Black Book of the Federal Narcotic Bureau did not furnish a clue when the flood of dope began to pour into the Pacific coast. The men behind the ring had no gangland connections. They moved in the best circles, mingled with the best people. They used no gangster methods. But now the picture had changed. At last, narcotic officials had traced directly to one of the Ezra brothers the consigned shipment of goods. Then, one day, Inspector Smith called Hall and Despain into his office.
You want us, Chief?
Here's a message that just came through from Shanghai.
This doesn't look like anything but a bunch of double talk to me.
Well, that's what it looked to me until I relayed it to Washington.
Oh, Mrs. Friedman got hold of it, huh?
Yes, and how? She worked it in a couple of hours and then shot it back. Here's the translation.
Our shipment goes today at Saint-Maru. It consists of 520 tins smoking opium.
Boy, that's a load of junk.
And 20 sample tins. Must be trying out a new kind.
Take a look at the rest of the stuff they're shipping.
70 ounces cocaine, 70 ounces morphine, and 40 ounces heroin. For the love of Mike.
That's $300,000 worth of junk, wholesale.
And worth more than $2 million at the present market price.
I suppose it's coming in tung oil barrels.
Probably. But it isn't going to get here. When the ship docks, you be there. Get that stuff, and if anybody tries to take delivery on it, get him too.
Okay, Chief.
You know, I was just reading the other day in the government bulletin. This is going to be a bad year for Locust.
Especially Black Locust.
In just a moment, we shall hear concluding facts about tonight's story. Don't forget, friends, to visit the red and white Rio Grande station in your neighborhood tomorrow morning and take on the new all-purpose Rio Grande crack. Remember, this great new gasoline has twice as many power-producing ingredients as found in ordinary gasoline. So expertly united as to give you longer mileage, greater smoothness, and more speed and power. Join the drivers of police cars, fire engines, and other emergency equipment in appreciation of this great all-purpose Rio Grande crack. The shipment was stopped. The brothers Ezra were found guilty and sentenced to McNeil Island Penitentiary for a period of 12 years. Other participants in the case received proportionate sentences. Most definitely was the lesson brought home to all of them that crime cannot pay.
State Bureau of Narcotics calling all cars. Attention all cars to cancellation of broadcast 288 regarding illicit drugs. Suspects in this case are now in custody. That's all. Rosenquist.
This is your narrator, Frederick Lindsley, bidding you good night for Rio Grande.
Next week at this time, Rio Grande will present The Old Grad Returns. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
This is KNX, Philip.
The American West. Once it could have been the British, Spanish, or even the Russian West. It became American primarily because of the explorations of two young Army officers, Meriwether Lewis and William Clark. Their pioneering journey stands as one of the great achievements in the history of the United States.
I made sign talk with the river people about food. They don't have any to spare, not even to sell.
At least we'll have quamash roots to eat. Janie went out to dig some.
Roots are all right temporarily, but the men can't go without meat very long and keep up their strength. If Druyar and the hunters come in empty-handed again, why not kill one of our horses? The poorest one.
Really, the way it is, all of us except Bratton will have to walk over the Lolo Pass. We have just enough horses to tote the baggage.
We could all ride if we could bring Chief Twisted Hair to an accounting. Last fall, we left 30 good horses with him. Do you realize that?
Tell me, Billy, how do you bring a man to an accounting when he deliberately avoids you?
Captain Clark? Thought you ought to know, sir. There's a score of Nez heading this way.
Who's leading them? Twisted Hair, Cut Nose?
No chief, sir. Just a couple of braves, mostly squaws, children, and old people.
Wonder what they want.
Remember me?
Wait a minute. Let me think.
I Kamkamish, warrior. You fix leg. You pull heart straighten out. Give stinging water to rub on.
Of course. Now I remember. Last fall. You're the one who learned white man's talk from traders down the Columbia, yes.
It's good. Kamkamish, tell everybody how you make him well. You great medicine man. These people, all sick, all come to be cured.
Horizons West, the continued story of the Lewis and Clark expedition. Now with Harry Bartell as Meriwether Lewis and John Anderson as William Clark, listen to Chapter 10, Decision at Traveler's Rest. May 8, 1806. The Lewis and Clark expedition, after a relatively easy trip from the Walla Walla country in southeastern Washington, was encamped on the banks of the Clearwater River in Nez Perce country, not far from what is now the city of Lewiston, Idaho. Ahead were the formidable Rockies. The crossing would be through the Lolo Pass, where there was never food for man or beast, even in the summer. Now the pass was choked with snow. If nature was kind and permitted the rigorous 3-day passage within the month, Lewis and Clark would reach St. Louis this year. If nature chose to be unkind and delayed them 2 months. But neither captain wanted to think about that possibility.
The Indians looked at Billy as if he were a miracle worker and prepared to display their ills. He got out his medicines and his instruments.
Meriwether, you know more about doctoring than I do. You ought to be doing this.
They put their faith in you, Billy.
Stand by, anyhow. I might need a consultant.
I'll give you one piece of advice right now. We're out of trade goods. We can't buy any necessaries from these people, not unless they pay you for doctoring.
I'll remember. Kamkamish, who's first?
This squaw, the wife of war chief, has great pain in back.
Tell her husband we are poor in food and poor in horses. Tell him we will welcome any payment he can make.
The squaw had a severe abscess which Billy lanced, drained, and dressed. The easing of pressure gave her almost immediate relief, and her grateful husband promised to bring us a horse in the morning. Except for a girl with a broken forearm, the other complaints were minor. Sore eyes, strained muscles, constipation. Billy treated these from 3 bottles: eye wash, horse liniment, and Dr. Rush's purgative pills. At last he finished. Kamkamish herded the patients away just as George Druyar and the hunters returned with 3 deer. Look, Billy, 3 deer.
Well, things are improving. Now, if we could only get our horses from Twisted Hair, we'd be in good shape.
No time like right now.
Now? Or what can you do now?
I have an idea. Would you find Kamkamish for me?
There's what over there? Kamkamish! Come here.
George, you came in past Twisted Hair's camp?
Yes, sir. He is there. He is sulking in his lodge.
I want you to go back. Ask him to visit us tonight. We'll smoke the pipe, eat together, talk.
Captain Clark, you want Kamkamish?
Yes. Captain Lewis and I want you to stay. Be our interpreter. Big powwow tonight with Twisted Hair.
George, after you visit Twisted Hair, go on to Chief Cutnose. Invite him here to smoke and eat and talk.
Twisted Hair and Cutnose? Both of them?
Both of them.
Charbonneau and York set about cooking the venison. Jenny brought in as many quamash roots as she could carry. She put the roots into pots of water suspended over one of the fires. The minutes of waiting compounded into an hour. Meriwether grew restive. What had happened to George Druyar and the Nez Perce chiefs?
George could have made the round trip twice by now. I hope he didn't run into trouble.
Captain Lewis, Charbonneau says supper's about ready to eat.
Go ahead and feed the men, but save enough venison and roots for us and Druyar and our guests.
Yes, sir.
Tell Charbonneau to keep our portions warm.
Right, sir. All right, I'll keep the portions warm.
Well, there's somebody.
Twisted Hair. All by himself.
It means George is with Cutnose. Kamkamish.
Here, Captain Lewis. I'm ready.
Welcome, Chief of the Nez Perce. Welcome, Twisted Hair.
We passed the pipe back and forth, and then sat down before Charbonneau's always excellent cooking. As he ate, Twisted Hair smiled happily and made the sign of friendship repeatedly. Then he turned to Kamkamish and spoke in Nez Perce.
Captain Lewis, Twisted Hair say he happy to see white friends. White man's food, good. White man's tobacco, good. White men, Nez Perce, friends.
Ask him if his quarrel with Chief Cutnose concerns us.
Kamkamish spoke to Twisted Hair. The chief listened, frowned, and replied with some heat. Kamkamish nodded soberly and turned to Meriwether.
Quarrel about white men's horses, over honor of guarding them, over use of them. Chief Broken Arm and Chief Cutnose, each allowed to share care and use. Cutnose not careful, his young men scatter horses all over nation.
Tell him the horses must be rounded up fast. Ask about the saddles we cached here last fall.
Kamkamish relayed the statement to Twisted Hair. The Nez Perce chief spoke rapidly, with a great sincerity evident in his manner. Kamkamish listened carefully, considering how to put this torrent of words into his limited English. Then he spoke.
Captain, Chief Twisted Hair, give word he get horses back. In cash, ground fall on saddles. Twisted Hair saved. He put in new dry hole.
Then George Drulliar rode in with Chief Cutnose. They dismounted and came over to the fire.
Welcome, Chief Cutnose. Sit down, both of you. Smoke with us. Eat.
Cutnose glared at Twisted Hair, waved aside the peace pipe offered by Drulliar, and grabbed up some venison. He ate voraciously, pausing now and then to spit out Nez Perce words, which sounded like curses.
Captain Clark, Captain Louise. Cutnose say he true friend to whites, but Twisted Hair is bad, a man of two faces. He let young braves spoil white man's horses by hard riding. Braves would kill horses, but Cutnose say.
Come, tell Cutnose I am sad. He and Twisted Hair are quarreling. Captain Clark is sad. We want our friends to be friends of each other. We know that as brothers they can do anything. Together they will find our horses. Let them make their white friends happy. Let them smoke together.
Both the chiefs responded to Meriwether's plea. Cutnose put aside his food long enough to take the pipe from George. He smoked and passed it on to Twisted Hair. He smoked. All was well, except we still didn't have our horses.
Billy's fears about the horses turned out to be groundless. Twisted Hair and Cutnose were honest men. We visited them in turn the very next day and got back our saddles and 21 of the horses in good condition. Their braves helped round up the remaining animals during the next few days, until we lacked only 2. The 2 horses taken by old Toby and his sons as a fee for guiding us over the mountains last fall. Then a messenger arrived from the great chief of all the Nez Perce, the Broken Arm.
He say, you come his village. All Nez Perce people send chiefs and warriors there to welcome great white captains.
On May 10th, we reached the Broken Arms village and were pleased to see that over it flew the American flag we had given him last fall. The village was on high ground with a fine view of the still impassable Rocky Mountains. Representatives from all 7 Nez Perce tribes were there.
It was our chance to speak out for the policy of peace and friendship Thomas Jefferson wanted the Indians to adopt.
My friends, we have smoked the pipe together. We have pledged ourselves to live in peace and harmony with each other. This is the policy of the great chief Thomas Jefferson of the 17 states of America whence I come. Let me draw you a picture on the earth before your feet of this great nation to which I belong and how it relates to you and other Western peoples.
While his words were translated into the Nez Perce tongue, Meriwether took up a stick, drew a map on the ground, and made the sign for all to look at.
Look, my friends, here, all this great area, this is the United States. Here is the big river Mississippi and the big river Missouri. Here live the Nez Perce and their immediate neighbors, the Shoshones, the Blackfeet, Minnetarees, Paquis. All of you are under the protection of the great Thomas Jefferson, just as each of the 17 states is protected by him. We must all keep the peace. When Blackfoot or Minnetare lifts his lance against Shoshone or Nez Perce, it is an affront to great Chief Jefferson. It is an affront to all who want the good life. Only in time of peace can traders come among you and bring you white man's goods to make your lives easier and richer and better. Now, so I may tell the great President Jefferson of the intent of his Nez Perce friends, I ask you to tell me whether you want to fight with your neighbors or live with them as brothers. I ask you to vote either for war or for peace.
The voting procedure, set up by order of Great Chief the Broken Arm, was unique and followed Nez Perce tradition. To signify approval, the braves helped themselves to food from the tribal kettle. To show disapproval, they stood aloof. The approvals far outnumbered the disapprovals.
It is good. The vote is for peace.
The Broken Arm informed us after the big powwow that his scouts had reported snows in the Lolo Pass were still so deep we could not go through. We would have to wait several weeks, and we might as well spend the time in comfort. A commodious deerskin lodge would be provided for Billy and me. The level of the nearby river, checked daily, would be an accurate gauge of how fast the mountain snows were thawing. And we were free to kill as many of the Broken Arm's numerous horse herd as we might need for food. We also learned, after we accepted his hospitality, that word of Billy Clark's medical prowess had reached the area. The sick lined up each morning for treatment.
Well, another group gone away happy, sir. And they all paid in food.
That's the way it is, Ordway. Feast or famine.
You know, you'd make a pretty good country doctor even back home, Captain.
Nonsense. If I were any good, I'd be able to cure Private Bratton.
Yeah, poor Private Bratton.
Did I hear somebody mention Bratton?
Yes, I've got to look in on him.
I just did. If anything, he's weaker.
Well, then that salve I gave him last week hasn't helped.
Pine resin, beeswax, and bear oil, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, all it did was give him a rancid smell. Bratton says Johnny Shields has been talking to him about an Indian sweat bath cure.
Indian sweat bath? It'd kill him.
Maybe not.
He'll die anyway in the Lolo Pass.
Billy, why don't we ask him?
Might as well.
Bratton was under a canvas lean-to stretched out on a couch of pine boughs. He didn't look bad lying there. His color and flesh were good, but when he tried to stand, he collapsed.
I don't know what it is, sir. Ain't much pain except a small on my back.
You think you can sit up for maybe an hour?
Well, I can try, sir. Why?
Captain Clark and I want to give you an Indian sweat bath.
Johnny Shields was talking about it. You sure it'll cure me?
I'm not sure at all.
It's your last chance, Bratton.
Well, I guess a long chance is better than no chance at all.
Johnny Shields and Drew Yar helped Sergeant Ordway dig a hole in a clear area along the riverbank. That's deep enough, wouldn't you say, Billy?
4 feet deep, 4 foot square, sir.
That's about right, Sergeant Ordway. Build a fire on the bottom.
Yes, sir.
When it get good and hot, in you go, Bratton. And then you can make your own steam, throwing water on the sides of the hole.
You're telling me it'll be that hot? Well, you'll cook me like a side of beef.
No, we won't. Captain, he ought to have something to drink while he's down there.
Suppose you make him some hot mint tea.
Hot? That's what the captain said.
When the hole was hot enough, Shields shoveled out the fire. We built a rock seat about a foot off the bottom, and it was ready. I looked around. Ringing us were about 30 Indians. I decided to ignore them.
Got the water for steam, Ordway?
Yes, sir. Here goes.
Mint tea?
Right here, sir.
Now, when he's in, cover the top with blankets.
You sure you want to go in there, Bratton?
No, I ain't sure at all.
They're not forcing you.
Do what great Dr. Chief say. Go in. Get well.
Hey, come on, Bratton. Hey, you don't want to disappoint the audience.
Up to the devil with the audience.
Well, get in there and sweat it out.
Well, I guess so. Well, all right, I'm ready.
You'll be all right, Bratton.
Water on the bottom and sides, Ordway?
Water on the bottom and sides, sir.
For supper, the roast Bratton.
Shields and Ordway carefully lowered Bratton into the steaming hole. Quickly, we covered the top with blankets, lifting them partially now and then to provide Bratton with more tea or more water to make steam. Soon, he was all but obscured by a misty cloud.
How are you doing, Bratton?
I can't stand much more.
Well, it's pretty hot down there, Captain.
Good. You think I should take him out, Meriwether?
You're the doctor, Billy. I have no first-hand experience with this kind of thing.
Neither have I. Ordway, you know the procedure to get him out?
Yes, sir. Me and Shields lift him. Then we run him to the river and throw him in.
Well, then get him back fast and into the hole again.
All set, sir.
Shields?
Ready, sir.
All right, take him out.
Lifted him out and ran with him toward the river. No sooner had they thrown him in than they were pulling him out.
All right, men, quick, back in the sweat hole with him.
Oh, just let me die, will you? Let me die.
Come on now. You can't quit.
We let him sweat for another half hour or so, threw him in the water again, and then put him back in the sweat hall. When we took him out the final time, we wrapped him in blankets and cooled him off gradually. The next day, Bratton began improving, and in a week he could walk with no trouble. We tried the same treatment on a paralyzed sub-chief the trusting Comcomish had brought to us. It cured him, too. And from then on, Chief the Broken Arm began to urge us to settle down permanently with his people.
Comcomish, just what did he say about guides?
You will have guides when snow melts.
Mm-hmm.
But why you go? You and Nez Perce, brothers.
We moved our camp farther into the uplands and made as many preparations as we could for the forced march across the pass. Johnny Shields, with the convalescent Bratton to help, overhauled the firearms of the expedition, but the rest of the men were not so fortunate. Without jobs, they did little more than cast amorous eyes at the more attractive of the Nez Perce women.
Meriwether, they're looking like troops from old Fort Clatsop.
We'll never get across the mountains with men who don't care.
They need something to keep them busy.
Remember how they were racing horses with the Indians at Twisted Hare's village?
That's a good idea.
Better yet, let's have some foot races. Burn up their energy.
Get all kinds of games going.
We held regular games with the Indians, and we didn't try to keep the men from betting on the outcome of these races, even if they occasionally lost an essential item like a hatchet or a knife. The most significant race of all to Billy and me was a sprint which Private Bill Bratton entered. Several of the men, including Shields and Ordway, felt that he was not ready to pit himself against half a dozen of the fastest Nez Perce runners. Bratton, however, insisted, and when the runners towed the starting line with Shields to send them off, Bratton was there.
Ready? Set! Go get up! Go on, Billy!
Bratton got off to a poor start, but he dug in hard and made up ground on the swift Indians. He passed several, one of whom tried to slow him down with a turning of elbow. But he got by and crossed the finish line a couple of strides behind the leaders in third.
Bratton, that's fine. Fine, boy. How do you feel?
Good, sir. Real good.
Guess you're cured, Bill. I guess you might even be ready for that Lolo Pass.
Billy Clark and I kept daily watch on the water level in the river, which rose much too slowly for us. Obviously, it was a late winter, the one eventuality that could defeat our attempt to reach St. Louis before the end of the year 1806. On the 10th of June, we moved still nearer the mountains.
We need another talk with the Broken Arm about guides.
Yes, we do. Remind him of his promise.
Well, send Drouillard to talk to him in sign language.
Why not Comcomish and Nez Perce?
I'm afraid he's biased. He wants us to stay.
This time, with the exception of George Drouillard, we sent out all our hunters to bring in as much meat as possible. George left for the camp of Chief the Broken Arm. Half a day, and George reported back to us, grim and unsmiling.
Sorry, no guides. The chief say he is not letting us die up there in the snowdrifts.
Did you tell him we meant to leave? Guides or no guides?
Yes, sir. He thought I was bluffing.
A few weeks' delay here means another winter will catch us in this upper Missouri country.
We were over the Lolo Pass once, George. You were with the leaders then.
With the Indian guys, sir.
You helped blaze trail. You ought to be able to lead us back, with what I can remember and what Captain Clark remembers.
If you say so, sir, I try.
150 miles with no horse fodder. We'll have to try to make it in 3 days.
We started into the mountains on the 15th of June, 1806. By evening, we had pushed to an elevation of almost a mile. Fortunately, the snow was hard-packed and crusted with ice. As long as the horses kept their feet, travel wasn't particularly difficult. That night, with a knife-edged wind slicing at us from the heights, was the coldest I can remember. We were up early and pressed on in the gray dawn.
Doesn't look familiar.
Sure doesn't.
Those horses don't look happy.
Morning, sirs.
How does it look up front?
Not familiar. To speak out, sir, I am not sure where we are heading.
How about the tree blazes?
Buried under maybe 4 feet of the snow. I can take a chance if you make it in order, but I rather not. I make a wrong guess, and I kill over 30 people and 60 horses.
And you don't want that hanging over your head.
No, sir.
We have to get across.
If we try again, maybe we can force the Nez Perce to give us a guide. Perhaps talk to somebody else. Twisted Air, Cut Nose.
It'll cost us at least 2 days, maybe more.
We can leave the baggage here, backtrack with only men and horses.
I guess it's the only way. Let's get started.
Ordway! Gas! Fire!
We stored our baggage and reserve food under tarpaulins along the snowy trail. Here, in this wild and nearly lifeless area, these precious goods would be safe. Druyard, meanwhile, hurried back to talk to Chief Cutnose about guides. Our retreat was marred by accidents. Coulter lost his blanket. John Potts was badly cut, and I was hard put to stop the bleeding. We lost 4 horses and a mule, and the hunters ranging the lower altitudes only got 2 deer during a span of 5 days. Then, while our horses grazed near our old campgrounds, George Druyard at last appeared, this time with a broad smile on his face.
Druyard!
You look like good news, George.
Sir, I got 3 guides. One of them is a brother of Chief Cutnose.
Excellent.
What did it cost?
Only 2 rifle and some shot.
Where are they?
Coming up the trail, sir.
On the 24th of June, we left again for the Lolo Pass, this time led by the 3 young Nez Perce braves.
Fortune favored the rest of the passage. It was very cold. The horses went with empty bellies. But on the 29th day of June, 1806, we started down the eastern slope of the mountains.
The snow runs out about a mile ahead, according to the guide, sir. There's plenty of grass for the horses.
Overnight, stop by the forage, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
The following day, after luxuriating in the wonderful warm waters of the Lolo Springs, we moved on to Traveler's Rest, where we had camped on the trip west. The hunters brought in several deer. That night, the men, bodies cleansed in the springs, stomachs full of good fare, were happy and relaxed. It was time to bring up a subject that Meriwether and I had discussed time and again since Fort Clatsop.
We made it just in time. We should reach St. Louis before the year's out.
Missouri Currents will be with us most of the way.
No poling, no towing, no prickly pear.
Not as much, let's say.
Nothing will be real good after we leave Shoshone country.
I hate to interrupt this optimistic talk, but you all must remember we had a bad time of it in this very country last summer and fall. Mainly because we didn't know enough about it. And we still don't.
What Captain Clark is trying to say is we'll have to split up the Corps of Discovery a good part of the way home.
In Blackfoot country, sir? Them and the Minotaurs might jump smaller groups of men.
We'll have to take that chance.
Back at Fort Clatsop, when I made up the master map, I could see the blank spaces that we fill only by actual exploration. Well, that's what this amounts to, filling in the blanks.
Gash, you'll go with me, and we'll take 8 men. We'll go directly to the Missouri, where 3 men will make trucks for the portage around the Great Falls. With the others, I'll explore Mariah's River.
Ordway, you'll go with me up the Bitterroot Valley, over the divide, then to 3 Forks. There, you'll take 9 men down the Missouri to meet up with Captain Lewis, while I take the rest of the party, explore the Yellowstone River. We should all meet where the Yellowstone joins the Missouri.
All I can say is I hope the Indians have hibernated.
After the men had gone silently and glumly to their bedrolls, Billy Clark and I sat by the fire, a map spread between us.
I know the men are depressed.
Because they've endured so much together.
It can't be helped. There's no time to cover all this country in one body.
been listening to Horizons West, the continued story of the Lewis and Clark expedition. Chapter 10, Decision at Traveler's Rest, starred Harry Bartell as Meriwether Lewis and John Anderson as William Clark. Featured in the cast were Carl Swenson, Eddie Firestone, Jim Bowles, and Clark Gordon. Our story was written by Carl A. and William Tunberg and directed by William Lally. Sound patterns by Gene Twombly. Michael Rye speaking. This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
Cars, a copyrighted program created by Rio Grande.
Tehama County Sheriff's Office calling all cars, attention all cars, broadcast 292 regarding a missing person. Be on the lookout for Carl Hardy, missing from his home for 2 days. May be murdered. That's all. Rose and Clay.
Calling all owners of cars who are eager to find higher performance at lower cost. Your search is ended for the radically new and different all-purpose Rio Grande that packs twice as many vital ingredients as are found in most ordinary gasoline is no farther away than the red and white Rio Grande station in your neighborhood. Many motor fuels are made with one main purpose in mind. Some emphasize the element of casing head gasoline for easy starting. Some stress straight run gasoline for highway performance. Others place the accent on cracked gasoline alone for the start and stop driving in city traffic and mileage. Others call attention to stabilized gasoline for speedy acceleration. Some point to a polygasoline content for anti-knock performance. And others boast of tetraethyl lead for maximum power. All of these ingredients, twice as many as the three found in ordinary fuel, are scientifically merged in Rio Grande's brand new cracked gasoline. That's what makes it the revolutionary, all-purpose motor fuel that powers the cars of the men who drive the most under all kinds of conditions. The men at the wheels of your police cars, ambulances, and other emergency equipment. Try a tankful tomorrow, and you'll agree with these difficult-to-please drivers of public-serving automobiles and tens of thousands of discriminating motorists that the new all-purpose Rio Grande crack deserves every word of its well-earned title. The most highly recommended gasoline of power and performance sold in the West. The story we are to hear tonight was taken from the facts supplied from the confidential files of the office of Sheriff James M. Froome of Tehama County. We have therefore asked Sheriff Froome to prepare a foreword for our program.
It's a pleasure to join the scores of officers who appeared on Calling All Cars and to add my voice to the steadily increasing chorus of those who make it their business to prove that the criminally inclined, that crime is a losing proposition. It might be a good thing, and it certainly would be an interesting pursuit, to go back of the criminal acts of the lawbreaker to find out what makes him a criminal. But the work of the average law enforcement officer is so great that he has little time to do other than bring the criminal into court, where his guilt can be determined and his punishment measured. In this work, he expects, and I'm proud to say, he usually gets, the complete cooperation of other law enforcement officers. Tonight's story will serve as a model for that sort of cooperation that brings home to the criminal the truth of the statement that crime of any sort cannot pay.
It was a bitterly cold winter evening during the opening weeks of 1938 in the city of Red Bluff, California. In a small lunchroom, a tall, slender, and well-dressed young man was eating his meal leisurely, and suddenly a pretty brown-haired girl slipped into the seat beside him.
Would you mind terribly if I sat here a few minutes and talked to you?
Oh, of course I wouldn't mind. Go right ahead.
I suppose this seems kind of funny to you. I mean, me just barging in and starting to talk this way.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I'm glad you did.
Honestly, I don't make a practice of talking to strange men, but you look like a right guy, and, well, you look kind of lonesome, too.
I'm afraid you hit it right, girlie. That is the part about being lonesome, anyway. But don't tell me a pretty kid like you hasn't got lots of boyfriends around here.
Oh, none that I like very well. I work in a restaurant down on Main Street. A lot of fresh monkeys make passes at me, but I wouldn't go out with any of them. Not even if they sailed up to the counter in their own private yacht.
Yeah? Well, what made you think I wouldn't turn out to be a fresh monkey, too?
I don't know. Woman's intuition, maybe.
I see. You say you work in a restaurant down on Main Street, huh?
Mm-hmm. The Denver Cafe. Do you know it?
No, I know where it is, yeah. I hardly ever eat there, though.
No? Well, do you suppose you could get into the habit?
Of eating at the Denver?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, now that I know that you're working there. But, if the place is so good, what are you doing in this cafe? Isn't that a form of treason or something?
No, not exactly. You see, my sister works here. I'm just waiting for her to get off duty.
Oh, I see.
In case you might be interested, my name's Emily.
Emily?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a pretty name. But isn't there any more to it?
Uh-huh. Swanson.
Emily Swanson. Oh, it's nice knowing you, Emily.
Well, you have a name, too, haven't you?
Yes. Seems to me I have. How would Claude David do?
Well, that's as good as any. Better than most, maybe.
Thanks.
Not at all. And it's nice knowing you, too, Claude.
You know, you're a swell kid, Emily. I'd like to see a lot of you.
Frankly, I was rather hoping you'd say that.
Well, there's one hitch. See, I work for a sheep rancher down near Corning. The place is close to 20 miles south of here, and, well, I haven't got a car. That's going to make things a little tough.
Oh, not necessarily.
What do you mean?
Well, if you really want to see me once in a while, Claude, you don't have to worry about not having a car. You see, I have one.
You have?
Uh-huh.
Oh, swell. Hey, look, Emily. You and I are going to go places and do things.
Oh.
You furnish the car, I'll furnish the money.
We'll have some really grand times together, won't we?
You bet we will, honey. It's been mighty lonesome living in that little trailer house down there all by myself, never going anywhere or seeing anybody.
It's been lonesome for me, too. After I help out at home, it's all I can do to make the car payments. There's never anything left for a good time.
Well, that's all over for both of us, Emily.
Oh, really?
You don't have to worry about money. I'll give you $5 a week towards wear and tear on the car and, well, maybe help with the payments besides.
But, Claude, you don't have...
That's the bargain, Emily. Take it or leave it.
Oh, I knew you were a right guy, Claude. Woman's intuition, you know. But here comes my sister. I've got to go now. When will I see you?
Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock at the Denver Cafe. Is that all right?
I'll say it's all right. Good night, Claude.
Good night, Emily.
And thus began a friendship which ran smoothly enough for the first few weeks. But on the evening of March 8th began a series of events that was to change the picture completely. Pedro Martinez, a sheep rancher who owned the property adjoining that of the rancher for whom Claude David worked, had gone early to bed after a hard day's work. Suddenly, the savage barking of his dogs outside the little trailer house awakened him from his slumber.
What's the matter with this dog?
Hello. Anybody home?
Who is it? What do you want?
I'm trying to find Joe Mendes' camp. You know him?
Joe Mendes. Oh, sure.
How much will you charge to take me there?
I'll take you for nothing.
If you're Joe's friend, you're a friend of mine. Wait a minute, they're going to open the door for you. Hey, cierra tus pocos. Carlos, Bruno. Cierra tu ojos. Hey, come inside while I put on some more clothes. What's the matter? You got a gun?
You bet I got a gun. Now stick up your hands and come outside here.
What you going to do?
I want your money. Hand it over quick and don't hold nothing out on me.
I got only a nickel, that's all.
Oh, yeah? We'll find out about that. Turn around. Now, put your hands behind your back.
Like this?
Yeah, like that. When I get done wiring your wrists together, you won't be able to get into some mischief.
You're not going to kill me?
That depends on you now. Get back inside there. Hurry it up. Stand still while I go through your pockets and have a look around.
Honest, mister, I got only a nickel. It's in the pocket of my pants.
Oh, these pants here? The ones thrown across this chair?
Yes. That's all. Oh, now I see you in the light. I know who you are.
You do, huh? Well, if you're smart, you'll forget who I am. Pronto.
You take care of the sheep in the next pasture.
You hear what I said? Shut up, unless you want me to use the shotgun.
All right, eh? I shut up.
I don't seem to find nothing but that blame nickel you told me about. Here. I'll take off that wire.
Gracias. It was tight.
Get into your clothes. Get your checkbook and a pencil. Remember, any funny business and I'll blow your head off.
My pencil, I don't remember where I put it.
Never mind the pencil, then. Here's a pen and ink on the table. Put them in your pocket as soon as you finish dressing.
Si, senor.
Say, can you get a check cashed any place in Corning?
Oh, I think so. My alarm clock says it's only 9:30. I think maybe they would cash one in the pool hall.
Good. You ready to go now?
I guess so.
All right. Put your hands behind you again. I'll wire those wrists of yours good and snug so you won't start getting ideas.
Please, senor, don't use the wire again. It hurts bad.
That's your tough luck. Get your hands behind you.
Si, senor.
That's your car I saw parked just outside, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go on out there. Get in it. I'll do the driving. We'll be in Corning in a few minutes. I've got a couple of things I want you to do before we get there. There. All right, I guess I can take a chance on taking that wire off now. There.
Oh, the skin is so sore I can't touch it.
Never mind that. Get out and write the check. You can see plain enough what you're doing from the headlights.
I don't know, senor. My hands are so swelled up, maybe I can't write.
You'll write that check and like it. Make it out to yourself for $15 and then endorse it. Now get going. Hurry it up. That pool hall will be closing before long. All right. Here's the pool hall. I'm leaving the shotgun in the car, but I got a revolver in my pocket, so don't try anything.
No, senor.
Go right up to the cigar counter and hand the guy your check. Remember, keep your coat sleeves pulled down so he won't be asking no questions about them sore wrists.
See.
I'll be right alongside of you, so no monkey business, eh? And don't give me the money till we get back out to the car.
No.
Good evening, boys. Gonna have a little game?
No, I just wondered if you would be good enough to cash for me a check.
Why, of course, Pedro. Be glad to.
Gracias, sir.
Oh, $15, eh? I think I can dig up that much for you, all right. You fellas come in town to see a show?
Yeah, we saw a pretty good one, too. Full of wisecracks and good-looking babes.
Well, here you are, Pedro. A 5 and a 10. Is that all right?
Si, senor. Buenas noches.
Good night, boys. Come in again.
Okay. Now get into the car. No, not there. Move over into the driver's seat.
You want me to drive?
Of course. You're taking me back to my camp. Now turn over the dough.
Here it is, senor.
Thanks. Get out of here. If you should pull such a fool stunt as tell the sheriff about this, you'll be a dead man inside of 24 hours.
Oh.
Don't forget that.
On March 18th,
10 days after the robbery of Pedro, Sheriff Jim Froome of Tahoma County received a telephone message at his office in Red Bluff. Yes? Yes.
This is Under Sheriff Bailey at Glen County. I'm down here at a ranch about 8 miles south of Corning. People who live here found the body of a young man in one of their grain fields this morning.
Accident of some kind?
No, it's a plain case of murder. When I got here, I found the case was out of my jurisdiction. The body was found just over the county line in your territory. I'll stick around until you get here.
Okay, and thanks, Bailey. I'll be down as soon as I can make it. 45 minutes later, Sheriff Froome, accompanied by District Attorney Claire Engel, Coroner Arthur Frickett, and Deputy Klein, reached the scene of the crime, a distance of 30 miles from Red Bluff. It had been raining heavily for several days, and the ground was still drenched when the officers stepped from their car.
Whoever killed this poor chap certainly didn't bother to move the body very far away from the edge of the road, Sheriff.
No, it looks to me as if it had been taken for a ride and then robbed. Yeah. Look at those deep ruts over there at the edge of the field, Mr. Engel. The fellow who killed this man and left his body here sure had a tough time getting his car out of the mud.
Say, the coroner's trying to catch your eye, Sheriff. Maybe he wants you to look at something.
Oh, find anything of interest, Doc?
Well, I wish you'd look at this body closely, Sheriff. It doesn't appear to me that only robbery was the motive here.
By George, Doc, you're right. There's hatred and revenge back of this. No one would club a man to death with such savagery for any other reason.
Any idea who the man is?
Well, I don't think it's anyone I know. Maybe if we turn the body on its back. There.
Good Lord. It's Carl Hardy. He's that young fellow that goes around the county selling drugs and small kitchen groceries.
Yes, I know him, Sheriff. Now I'm beginning to see the light.
You mean that trouble over the girl?
Of course. Remember when her mother had him arrested, don't you?
Certainly, but no one in her family could be capable of a crime like this, Mr. Engel. Besides, he never really had it coming. He truly loved that girl.
Yes, I know. As I remember it, the chief objection the girl's parents had to Carl was the difference in their ages. Carl's in his 30s somewhere, and I think the girl was 17. They built a lot of mountains out of that molehill, too.
Well, it's a possible motive, of course, but I sincerely hope it's the wrong one.
So do I. This is going to be a terrible blow to the girl, Sheriff. You see, I happen to know that she and Carl were secretly married in Yuma, Arizona some little time ago.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, no matter who's responsible for this young man's murder, they'll not get away with it, so help me.
Sheriff, see these badly swollen hands and the deep marks on the wrists? It looks to me as if they'd been wired together.
Uh-huh. That could be mighty painful to the victim, too, Doc.
I should say it can. Well, I can't find anything in the man's pockets, Sheriff. It looks like it might have been robbery after all.
That battered head doesn't. Robbing the man could have been done for a blind. Now, if there had been, Oh, now, what's this?
Find something, Sheriff?
Oh, I sure did. Part of the murder weapon.
What is it?
Well, it looks to me like the stock of a Krag rifle. I just scuffed it out of the mud with the toe of my shoe.
Seems to be pretty heavy, doesn't it?
I bet it's heavy. Krag's a bolt-action gun, and the stock was broken off just back of the loading mechanism.
Well, it was heavy enough to do plenty of damage here. He's got a number of wounds, any one of which could have caused death. I don't see a sign of a bullet hole anywhere on his body.
Well, let's finish up here just as quickly as we can, boys. I want to get back to Red Bluff and start the wheels of this case moving. I'm going to find Carl Hardy's murderer or murderers if it's the last thing I do on earth. Oh, hello, Mr. Engel.
How are you, Sheriff? I just dropped in to see if there's anything new on the Hardy case.
Well, here's something that may interest you. An item in a little day book that Hardy carried with him. Has no direct bearing on the murder, of course, but it'll stand investigation.
This item right here, Sheriff?
Yes.
March 14th, 1938. Sold Claude David, 45 automatic Colt, $20. What's that all about?
Well, naturally, I don't know what David wanted the gun for, but I do know that he's an ex-convict under parole to me. Parolees are not permitted to have guns in their possession.
Who is this fellow David? Where's he come from?
Well, from somewhere in the South originally, I think. He was sentenced to San Quentin in 1933 for sticking up a storekeeper with a gun in Modoc County. He was paroled in 37 and came to this county to work.
Suppose he'd have any line on who might have killed Hardy?
Well, I don't know, Mr. Engel, but I'm going to find out. As soon as Under Sheriff Moyer gets back to the office, we're going to take a little ride and pay Claude David a visit.
Isn't that the little trailer house where David lives, Sheriff?
Yeah, that's right, Ed. That's David standing in the doorway. Pull up right in front there. Hello, Claude.
Oh,
Oh, good afternoon, Sheriff.
I had to come out this way on some work connected with Carl Hardy's murder. I just thought I'd drop by.
Oh, I'm glad you did, Sheriff. That murder was a pretty terrible thing, wasn't it?
Yes, pretty bad, Claude. Shame it had to happen.
Yeah. I can't understand who'd want to do a thing like that to a nice fellow like Carl.
Well, most of us can't. You knew Carl pretty well, didn't you?
Well, I suppose so, in a way.
Had he been out here lately?
Why, yes. He was out here the same evening he was killed.
Is that so? Anything in particular he came to see you about?
Well, yes. As I gave him a pup, and he came out to get it.
Is that all he came out for?
Yes, sir.
He didn't come to collect for a gun he sold you?
Oh, no, sir.
You're sure of that, Claude?
Of course, Sheriff, because Carl never sold me a gun.
Well, I hope you're telling me the truth. You know, it's back to San Quentin for you if you're caught with a gun.
I know that, Sheriff. Honest, I'd rather die than go back to that place. Oh, I didn't buy a gun from Carl, or from nobody else either.
All right, Claude, I just thought I'd ask is all. Well, we better get going, Ed.
See you later, Claude. I'm glad to stop by, Sheriff. So long.
Well, the boy denied buying that gun flatly enough. What do you think, Sheriff? I think he's a cockeyed liar. On the evening of the same day Jim Froome had questioned him about the gun, Claude David came to the sheriff's home with a request to change his place of employment. David's manner was nervous and shifty, and Sheriff Froome became half convinced that the youth might actually be Hardy's murderer. The following morning, Froome called the parole board and received instructions to hold David in connection with the gun episode. You've had a few days to think it over now, Claude. Have you got anything to say?
Yes, I do want to tell you something, sir.
Well, good. Let's have it.
Well, when Hardy came out to my place that evening, a 1936 Buick sedan followed him. When he drove off the road to park in front of my trailer house, the Buick stopped and waited for them. Then a man got out, and when Hardy left my place, this fellow made him stop his car.
Oh, yes? And what happened after that?
Well, then another man got out of the Buick and walked over to Hardy's car. He got in the driver's seat, and the two men made Hardy get in between them. Hardy's car went west toward the old Corning Road, and the Buick went east toward Highway 99.
What did these men look like?
Well, one of them was blonde, about 19. The other was dark, about 23.
What time did this happen, Claude?
Between 6:30 and 7 o'clock.
You know who these men were?
No, but another car went by them, and I think the man driving it did.
And do you know who was in that car?
Yes, Joe Mendes, a sheepman out there.
Well, thanks for the information, Claude, but don't you think you'd better tell me about that gun now?
Oh, I don't know nothing about any gun, Sheriff.
All right. You can go back to your cell now. We'll check this other story. Turning out just like I thought, Ed. David's story of these men is just a pack of lies. Sure beginning to look that way. The distance from David's cabin to where he claims Hardy's car was stopped is too far for a person to be able to judge the age and complexion of anyone on the clearest of days.
Yes, and David wants us to believe he could do it at 6:30 in the evening. On a cloudy evening at that.
Oh, that must be Joe Mendes' place over there, see it?
Uh-huh. We'll know more about this cock and bull story in a few minutes, I guess.
Wait, slow down, Ed. The fellow tending some sheep. Maybe that's Mendes.
Okay, Sheriff.
You, Mendes?
I see it. What is it you want?
Well, come over here a minute. We're from the sheriff's office.
Sheriff's office?
Yes, we'd like to ask you a few questions.
Oh, whatever you want to know.
Can you tell me where your car was during the early evening of last March 17th, Mr. Mendes?
March 17th, let's see. Oh, see, my daughter, she drove it to our home in Richfield that morning, and it wasn't out here again all day.
I see. Do you know a sheep herder by the name of Claude David?
No, I don't. But there is something I think I'll tell you about him.
Well, then don't hesitate to do it, Mr. Mendes.
A couple of days ago, Pedro Martinez, who owns a sheep ranch near here, he came to my wife and told her a very strange story. We are close friends of Pedro's, and so I knew he would not lie. Besides, there were the marks on his wrist.
Well, suppose you start at the beginning and tell the whole story in the proper order.
You see, of course. Well, Pedro first made my wife to swear that she would never repeat what he was about to tell her before he would say a word. He was very frightened.
Frightened? At what?
He was afraid Claude David was going to kill him.
Claude David, huh?
You see, one night after Pedro, he had gone to bed, his dogs woke him up with their barking.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Mr. Engel, there's no longer any question in my mind as to David's guilt in the Hardy case. The wrists of Pedro Martinez have been bound with wire. So would those of Carl Hardy. Now, 2 pairs of wired wrists in a single month doesn't leave any room for coincidence.
I agree with you perfectly, Sheriff, but will a jury?
Well, I'm not going to leave that to chance. I want an ironclad case against this murderer when he goes into court just as much as you do. Now, Pedro Martinez and other witnesses are waiting outside. I'm going to confront them with the prisoner.
Mind if I sit in?
Of course not. Oh, Mr. Martinez, Mr. Phelps, will you come in, please?
I wish you would let me go home, senor.
Oh, you've nothing to be afraid of, Martinez.
If Claude David, he found out I've been here, he will kill me for sure.
Well, Claude David is not in the position where he can kill anyone right now. Mr. Engel, this is the man whom the prisoner tied up with a wire and then robbed.
Oh, yes. He made you write out a check, didn't he?
Si, senor.
And I'm the man who cashed it for Pedro at my pool hall down Corning.
Gentlemen, I'm going to have David brought in here so that you may identify him.
Oh, no, please, senor.
Now, there's no way that he can hurt you, Martinez. I give you my word.
Now, what can he do to you, Pedro, with a bunch of cops all around him?
I'll call David in. All right, boys. Bring him in. Claude, I want you to stand just inside the door here and let these men have a good look at you.
Okay, sir.
Is this the man who held you up, Mr. Martinez?
Oh, sure, that's the guy. He was in my pool hall with Pedro that night.
Now, if you recognize him, don't be afraid to say so, Mr. Martinez.
Si, senor. It is the man.
Thank you, gentlemen. I won't detain you any longer.
You don't think he'll come after me now, senor?
I not only don't think so, I know he won't. Goodbye, gentlemen. Thank you again.
Goodbye, Sheriff.
Gracias.
Well, Claude, what have you got to say?
I never saw those men before in my life.
What? You mean to say they were lying?
No, they're just mistaken.
I wonder if you realize just what your position is, David. Every scrap of evidence is against you. There's not a single clue, not a single statement of witnesses that's been in your favor.
Oh, why don't you confess?
Well, why should I confess?
Because there's nothing else left for you to do.
All right. I killed Carl Hardy.
And robbed Pedro Martinez after threatening to kill him?
Yes.
Well, what did you do with the money and the watch you took from Hardy's pocket?
I didn't take anything from Carl's pocket.
That's a lie, and you know it.
Well, there was a waitress I was going around with. I gave her money to help keep up her car. Helped with some of the payments, too, now and then. We went out together 2 or 3 times a week and had fun.
And so you killed one man and robbed another just so you could take your girlfriend out. Did the girl know about this?
No. No, she just thought I had more money than I did. She didn't know anything about it.
What do you suppose she'll think when she finds out?
Well, I guess she'll be sorry the good times are over.
Well, haven't you any remorse for what you've done, Claude?
Oh, sure. It does seem a shame to kill a man and then get so little out of it.
On the witness stand, however, David's detailed confession became a repudiated nightmare. He pleaded,
"Not guilty, Your Honor, by reason of insanity."
but District Attorney Engel had other ideas.
Now, you claim, David, that you don't remember anything from the time you stopped the car until you found yourself standing by the prone body of Carl Hardy.
That's right.
If you couldn't remember, why did you think you'd killed him?
Well, because I had a gun in my hands and there wasn't anybody else there.
And you claim you're too insane to know right from wrong.
Yes, sir.
Why did you throw your gun away and burn your gloves?
So they couldn't get me into trouble.
Was that the reason you tried to get the blood off your shoes and clothing?
Yes.
And that was the reason you threatened to kill Martinez to keep him from telling on you?
Yes.
Then you knew you'd done wrong?
Yes.
Then you do know the difference between right and wrong?
Yes.
That's all. The state rests.
In just a moment, we shall present concluding facts regarding tonight's story. It's human nature, when you find an exceptional value, to tell your friends about it, whether it be a cafe that serves par excellence food or a store where quality is high and prices are low. And so you folks who have discovered the superiority of all-purpose Rio Grande cracked
obey that impulse to tell your friends about this great new motor fuel. The gasoline that is first in public service and should be first in yours.
David was found guilty, a judge sane, and sentenced to die in the gas chamber of San Quentin. His is another story of the losing nature of crime.
Sheriff's Office calling all cars. Attention all cars to cancellation broadcast 292 regarding a missing person. Suspect in this case is awaiting execution. That's all. Rose and Clinton.
This is your narrator, Frederick Lindsay, bidding you good night for Rio Grande.
Next week at this time, Rio Grande will present the Bellingham, Washington case of the Wicked Flea. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The makers of Chase and Sanborn coffee, the superb blend you know is fresh, present the Chase and Sanborn Hour. And your host, Don Amici. This is Don Amici inviting you to join all your friends in another Chase and Sanborn Hour. On our committee of welcome are Nelson Eddy, Dorothy Lamour, Robert Armbruster, and the Chase and Sanborn Orchestra, and our fully acclimated travelers, Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy. Our honorary greeters are two very special guests, David Niven and Anita Louise. We hope that you will all enjoy our show and that throughout the week you will remain our friends as well as friends of Chase and Sanborn.
I did it, doggone. I did it.
Charlie, what did you do, doggone?
I'm guilty, I swear. I'm guilty. I clipped and so help me, I'm holding down.
Now, wait a minute now, Charlie. Why are you guilty and who did you clip?
Those three guys I met on the way to the show because of what they said to me.
Yeah, well, what did they say to you?
Yes, they did. What they said, is it hot enough for you? So I let them have it, both barrels. Oh, it's gruesome. Oh,
gruesome, huh? Yeah, well, you were right, Charlie, you were right. And I knew we could count on you to break the heat wave in your inimitable way. To the tune of brilliant fanfares and staccato drum beats, a mythical musical comedy queen reviews her proud palace guards, all bedecked and bespangled in glittering gold braid. From the light-hearted screen operetta, The Love Parade, Nelson Eddy sings The March of the Grenadiers.
Give the word, stand at arms, every man, and obey the trumpet call. Obey the trumpet call. Give the word, stand at arms, spick and span, let your queen be heard by all. Our hearts are aflame with a loyalty. Each one is awaiting her call. For her we stand. At her clubland, as one we stand or fall. marching along, singing a song of motherland.
Marching along.
Grenadiers, steady in war, ready in love, living to serve no other land. Every uniform taking the hearts by storm. Who could be true as the Grenadiers? Steady and strong, marching along, heroes who's gone all dear. Loyal men, the Royal Grenadiers.
Grenadiers, steady and strong, marching along, singing a song of motherland.
Grenadiers, steady in war, ready in love, living to serve no other land. Every uniform taking the hearts by storm. Who could be true as the Grenadiers? Loyal men, the Royal Grenadiers.
When the mountaineers of North Carolina gather round of an evening with their banjos and their fiddles, they play and sing the songs their fathers and their grandfathers have played and sung before them. Such quaint old ballads as The Wedding of Miss Duck, which Nelson Eddy sings.
In come the duck and drake, kitty alone, kitty alone. In come the duck and drake, kitty alone and I. In come the duck and drake with the custard and the cake. Rock 'em, care 'em, core 'em down, kitty alone and I. In come the bumblebee, kitty alone, kitty alone. In come the bumblebee, kitty alone and I. In come the bumblebee with his fiddle on his knee. Rock 'em, care 'em, core 'em down, kitty alone and I. In come the old black bug, kitty alone, kitty alone. In come the old black bug, kitty alone and I. In come the old black bug with his whiskey in his jug. Rock 'em, care 'em, core 'em, kitty alone and I. In come the little wasp, kitty alone, kitty alone. In come the little wasp, kitty alone and I. In come the little wasp, inquiring where to put his hoss. Rock 'em, care 'em, core 'em down, kitty alone and I. What shall a wedding supper be, kitty alone, kitty alone? What shall a wedding supper be, kitty alone and I? What shall a wedding supper be? 2 blue beans and a black-eyed pea. Rock 'em, care 'em, core 'em down, kitty alone and I.
Mr. Eddy, let me be the first to congratulate you on the wedding of Miss Duck.
You liked it, Charlie?
It was ducky. I'm sure all the little goslings will be quacky about the whole thing.
Oh, Charlie.
You know, I always say... yes, Mr. Berger?
How's your schoolwork getting along?
My what work?
Your schoolwork.
School. Oh, yes, school, yes.
School has been open for the last 2 weeks, hasn't it?
I guess it must be, yes. Because on Tuesday, the principal gave a lecture about playing hooky.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
What did he say about it?
Well, he wasn't in favor of it.
Oh, he wasn't?
And he looked right at me and he said, if the shoe fits, put it on, see?
Yes. Then I guess he did mean you.
I don't think he could have because I had my shoes on.
Oh, I see. But really, Charlie, isn't it kind of nice being back in school again?
Yeah, yes, it is. I enjoyed shaking hands with all the old familiar faces.
Yeah.
They're skinny and stiff Frankie. And say, my new history teacher ain't half bad either.
No, you mean Miss Grace?
Oh, yeah, I guess you know her, don't you?
Yes, she is nice, isn't she?
Yes.
Yes. Did she tell you that we met at the parent-teachers meeting?
Oh, yes, she did, yes. Yes, and she talked about you, too.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh, what did she say about me?
Well, she said...
Yes?
Yeah, kind of anxious, aren't you? Oh, I see.
Yes, well, what did she say?
Well, she said, yes. She said, yes. All right. Now, don't blame me. Well, no, I know. Now, mind you, Bergen, these are not my words, no. I'm only quoting.
Yes, I know. What did she say?
You sure you can take it?
Oh, yes. Well, what did she say? Come out with it.
It's all right. I don't think I ought to tell you.
Oh, now, come on. Huh?
Well, I don't want to hurt you, No. I know how sensitive you are.
Well, I know. Well, what did she say?
All right. Well, I don't think I did.
Oh, no. Charlie.
Charlie, let go of the lapel. All right.
I'll tell you, Charlie. You tell me what she said about me, and I'll tell you what she said about you.
Well, you tell me first.
All right. Well, I talked to her about you as a student.
That's enough.
Yeah. And she said that you had a lot to learn.
A lot to learn?
Yeah.
Now, that's a funny coincidence, isn't it? She said the same thing about you. And you're no student, are you?
No, I know. I talked to Miss Kraushofer, too.
Oh, yeah, you mean Pickle Puss?
Yes. And she complained that the honor system wasn't working out.
Well, it's her own fault, the old buzzard.
Yeah. Charlie?
Yes?
I would rather have you fail in schoolwork than cheat.
You would rather have me fail than cheat?
That's right.
You would?
Yes, I would.
Well, if that's what you want, I can guarantee your results.
But, Charlie, why is it necessary to cheat in the first place?
Why is it?
Yes.
Because she gave us an impossible question in the second place.
She did? Yes. I think you exaggerate.
Exaggerate?
Yes.
Yeah. Why, when I looked for the answer in the back of the book, it said, we don't know either.
Oh. Well, that's ridiculous.
You think that's ridiculous? Wait till you hear the question.
Yeah. Well, what was it?
Well, the question was if just Kev, there's no answer to it. It was something like, if A takes a boat, how long will it take B to get there? Oh, that's impossible.
There must be something more to it than that.
Well, all right, I got it here in my pocket. Read it yourself. Go ahead, read it. Go ahead.
All right, I will.
Yes.
Oh, yes, here it is.
Yes.
Well, let's see. Well, it says here, two men take different boats to the same destination.
You see?
Here.
That's even worse than I gave it to you.
Here. Mr. A's boat goes 400 miles a day. Mr. B's boat only goes 200 miles a day.
Yeah?
If it takes A 3 days to reach his destination, how long will it take B?
See?
See what?
Well, ain't that silly?
Silly? Yeah, well, no. I think that's a perfectly logical question. Now, what bothered you?
Well, the answer, mostly.
Yeah. Well, now, what more do you need to know in order to arrive at that answer?
Well, for example, I don't even know what A's name is.
Oh, I see.
What's A's name?
Well, they don't tell us that.
No, that's the trouble, you see.
No. Maybe he's, well, they just don't have to give his name.
Oh, they don't give it?
No. Well, go ahead, tell it.
Traveling incognito.
Yeah, that's right.
No use me being up here at all.
No, that's right.
Now, what's the name of the boat?
Well, now, that's immaterial.
SS immaterial?
I don't
know. The boat's going incognito, too.
Yes, that's right.
Now, where's it going?
Well, they don't tell us that either.
That's it. They don't tell us that. They don't tell us this. They don't tell us nothing.
Oh, yes, they do.
If they don't tell us the name of the boat or the names of the men or where the boat's going, the least they could do is tell us the answer.
Well, if they did that, there'd be no problem.
Well, that's okay with me. I still say, why don't they tell us where the boat's going? That's all I ask. That's all I ask. All right, if it will help you any, Charlie, let's say that the boat is going to Cuba. Cuba, yes. I've been to Cuba. Let's say it's going to Africa. All right, then it's going to Africa. Good. Now we're getting someplace. I think it would be easier if I knew their real names, too, instead of A and B. See, that's what throws me. Oh, that throws me. Yes. All right, then we'll call one Tom and the other Dick. All right? Yeah. Now, what about Harry? Well, he's not in the problem. Oh, he missed the boat, huh? Yeah, he missed the boat. Poor Harry. He so enjoys ocean travel, too. Now, don't you see, Charlie? No, I don't. A is to 4. Yeah. As B is to 2. Uh-huh. Now, let's use X as a symbol. What? X. As a what? As a symbol. Oh. Who's X? A stowaway? No. No, X represents the number of days it takes B's boat to get to the destination. Now, what is X? Huh? What is X? What is X? Yeah. You mean how much are X? No. Well, now, we'll leave X out. Yeah, X it out. Yeah, sure. Now, it takes A 3 days. Uh-huh. How long will it take B? All right, you want me to figure it out? Yes. All right, let's see. 3 days, huh? Yes. Let's see. 3 days is 400 miles a day, 200 miles a day. Quiet, please, quiet. 8 times 400 and carry Harry and comes out 30 boats of sand. Well, Charlie? Charlie? Huh? Where are you? I'm still at sea. You still at sea? See, B times A, 321 days and carry 49, so it's great 44. Well, I'm afraid scurvy will set in before I get the answer. Yeah, I'm afraid.
When we make out Dorothy Lamour's report card this week, she may get a very bad mark in spelling, but she's going to get 100% in rhythm. For to her, it's love with a capital U. Dottie, stand up to the head of the class and explain.
You may spell love with a capital L, but I spell love with a capital U. Through the day you're away, and I'm moping. And you do too, I hope. All life through, love with a capital U would just bring me to a capital T. I can spell just as well as the dictionaries do, but I spell love with a capital U. Go from A to Z, it's plain to see. The first word is the door, and in the alphabet you can guess the love word you are looking for. And now we come to Z, where you can see it's rather tough to start. So I'll explain this way. I looked at you one day and zing went the strings of my heart. So all life through, love with a capital U would just lose me to a capital T. I can spell just as well as the dictionaries do, but I spell love with a capital U.
There's important information on the air today. Information that means money to a great many people.
Last call, hurry up. Every minute counts. Start now if you're going to win that first prize of $2,500 or one of the 1,500 crisp new $5 bills in this easy contest. Your entry must be postmarked before midnight this Saturday. If you've already sent some entries, send more tomorrow. Think what you could do with that big prize money. Get a fine new car or start buying a home. And remember those 1,500 other prizes. Anyone in the United States can enter except Chase and Sanborn employees and their families. So tomorrow, tell us why you changed to Chase and Sanborn dated coffee. To be sure of delicious, freshly roasted coffee, dated for your protection, or on account of our magnificent new silver package, winner of a national award as the finest of its kind, yet a money-saving package, too. Perhaps you changed because we used this thrifty package instead of costly containers and passed the saving on to you. There are so many reasons for preferring dated coffee that more people have changed to it in recent years than to any other kind. Tomorrow, take a dated front from a new silver package of Chase and Sanborn coffee and write on the inside, I changed to Chase and Sanborn coffee because... Then finish that statement in 25 words or less. Clearness, sincerity, and originality are what count. Address Chase and Sanborn, 420 Lexington Avenue. That's 420 Lexington Avenue, New York City. Remember, this is your last chance to win that $2,500. The contest closes at midnight, September 30th, this coming Saturday. Send your entry as soon as you buy your Chase and Sanborn dated coffee in the new silver package tomorrow.
Among the younger and more charming actresses in Hollywood is Anita Louise, who is currently appearing in the RKO production Reno. It is a very real pleasure to welcome Anita here this evening and to appear with her in an original dramatic sketch written by J. Douglas Cook. We present Anita Louise in The Enchantress.
In 1935, Peter Carver, an American commercial artist, won a scholarship to study at the famed École Julienne in Paris. It is now October of that year, and Peter and his wife Anne have been in the French capital for almost 6 months. 6 months of a gay bohemian life. 6 months of parties like the one which just broke up at their Latin Quarter studio. Anne is clearing away the wreckage.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Anne. Well, did your party go off all right?
Yes. Why didn't you come home in time?
Why, it never occurred to me that you'd want me.
That's just it, Peter. It never occurred to you. Well, Peter, Robert just asked me to go Maxine's with him. I told him no.
Oh, but why, Anne? It's all right if you...
Because I remembered a date we have. I remembered something else, too, Peter. Something that frightened me. Peter, we can't go on the way we have been.
Oh, Anne, we've been all over this. We agreed
yes,
that
we... Yes, Peter, we agreed to be modern, to have as much fun, good, innocent fun as we could have during our year's stay in Paris. But that's all we agreed upon. We didn't agree to ruin our marriage or destroy all our plans with people and parties that don't matter.
Oh, Anne, you're making a scene for no reason at all.
Peter, look out the window.
What? Oh, it's pretty, isn't it? The myriad lights of the city twinkling out of the gathering darkness.
Yes, Peter. That's what's wrong with us. It's Paris, the enchantress, or the flower in her hair. Do you remember, Peter?
Remember? Remember what?
That's what we were warned against. That out there. Paris. You do remember?
No, I don't. Who warned us?
Monsieur Tessier, Peter. And he's the date I remembered. He's coming here tonight.
Well, that's unfortunate because I'm not going to be here.
Oh, Peter, you can't go out.
Anne, I don't know what's come over you. I never heard of a Monsieur Tessier, and I'm certainly not going to break a date on his account.
Of course you've heard of him, Peter. The old gentleman we met the first time we went to the Café de Lille. It's when we first came to Paris. Remember? We'd been reading the guide. And Peter, oh, darling, look at this. The guidebook says that Picasso and de Vivier come here from time to time, even today.
De Vivier? Oh, the greatest living painter. Oh, gosh, I'd like to see him. I'll be famous someday. Maybe.
Peter, you're almost famous now, winning that scholarship and prize.
Oh, no, Anne, I'm only a commercial artist. But I'm going to work hard this year, and Maybe one day I'll be more than just a commercial artist.
Of course you will, darling. Oh, Peter, isn't it wonderful being here in Paris together? I never dreamt it would be so beautiful.
Oh, and we'll prowl around and discover Paris together. All the famous, beautiful places. I wonder if Paris would be half as beautiful without you, Anne.
Why, Peter, that's about the nicest thing you've ever said.
Pardon. Bonsoir, Monsieur Redin.
Oh, good evening, sir.
You will pardon me for being so bold, but might I have the honor of doing Madame's portrait?
My portrait?
Oh, you're an artist, sir?
Some critics are kind enough to say so, yes.
Well, I hope someday they may be as kind to me.
And I hope with you, young man. But do be careful.
Careful, sir?
I have seen a great many young men come to France to study, full of talent and hope and ambition. And, well, they seem to disappear somewhere.
Oh, but Paris offers so much for art students.
Paris is deceitful. Paris is an enchantress. She fascinates and she calls. She offers everything for every taste and kind. People always find what they look for.
Well, we know what we're looking for.
I'm quite sure of that, young man. Oh, but come, I did not approach you to warn you of Paris. Madame, there is something in your face, something of your love, perhaps, but is something fundamental in all of us. A verity, if you will. I should like to paint that.
A verity? Can you paint an abstraction?
Well, what do you paint, young man?
Why, just what I see. That building over there, or that woman sitting at the table.
Is that all?
Well, what else is there?
That is not easy to say. It is what the artist tries to express, the truth behind what one sees.
The truth behind what one sees? Gee, I wonder if that's what Duvivier gets into his work.
You like Duvivier's work, eh?
Well, don't you?
Well, some of it, yes. But what about sitting for me, madame? I will try to do something fine of you.
Oh, I'd love to. I could start tomorrow, couldn't I, Peter?
Well, my dear, tomorrow I leave for Cravé, but I shall return to Paris the 1st of October.
Oh, that's 5 months from now.
Oh, you will not be here?
Oh, yes, a whole year.
Bon, I shall look forward to painting you, madame. Here is my card, monsieur.
Oh, thank you. Here's mine.
We live at number 9 Rue Boissonade. We took a studio there yesterday.
I will come there, my dear. Oh, and now I see my old friend has arrived. We meet here occasionally because, well, we did so when we were very young. Au revoir, monsieur.
Goodbye, sir.
Oh, Peter, what a dear old man.
I wonder what he meant. The truth back of what one sees.
What's his name, Peter?
Oh, let's see. Tessier. Monsieur Jacques Tessier. Jacques Tessier, oh, yes, I remember. He's no artist. No one ever heard of him.
But, Peter...
And he won't remember to come here after 5 months.
Well, we did.
Well, I can't help it. I've made other arrangements.
What, Peter?
Oh, it's studio party. Duvivier might be there.
Duvivier. You've been saying that for months.
And we agreed that we'd...
Peter, it was wrong to agree to anything that threatens to jeopardize our happiness together.
But I've got to go now. We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Okay, Peter. That's the way you want it. Come in. Oh, how do you do? Come in.
Good evening, my dear. Oh, you're going out, Monsieur Carver.
No, I just came in. Gee, I didn't think you'd remember to come.
Remember? Well, I promised.
Yeah, please sit down, won't you?
Did you have a pleasant summer?
Oh, yes, very, very. But I still wish to do your portrait.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Shall you be free to start sitting by Wednesday?
Wednesday? Why, yes, Monsieur Tessier.
Monsieur Tessier?
Isn't that your name?
Oh, no, my name
is... Well, this is the card you gave me at the cafe the night we met.
Huh? It is? Why, Lord, why, this is the card of the young man who packed and shipped my painting kit to Gravy. I'm a little absent-minded at times, I suppose.
Well, I guess we all are. What is your name, sir?
De Vivier.
De Vivier?
Not Jacques de Vivier.
I think so. What does this mean?
Well, just oof.
You see, Monsieur de Vivier, you've always been rather an idol of my husband's.
Vraiment? Well, how kind of you to say so.
Monsieur, may I come to the studio sometimes while you're painting my wife's portrait?
Well, I do not as a rule paint for audience, but I might make an exception in your case.
Honey, did you hear?
Yes, darling, I heard every word.
Well, if you will excuse me, I will go now. But I shall look forward to Wednesday. Here is my card.
Thank you.
What does it say? I'd better make sure this time.
This one is yours, Monsieur de Vivier.
Very well. Goodbye, my dear. Goodbye, young man. Wednesday about 10, eh?
Yes.
Goodbye.
Good night, Monsieur.
Good night, sir. We'll be there. Darling.
Yes, Peter?
We have been different, haven't we?
Different?
You and I. We haven't been the people who came to Paris 6 months ago. In love and happy and ready to lick the world together. Oh, Anne, darling, I see now what you were trying to make me see. I've been blind, stupid.
No, not just you, Peter. Both of us.
I was a fool to lose sight of the truth back of... Anne. I know what he means. Anne, I know, but I can't put it into words.
I understand, Peter.
Oh, Anne. Anne, darling.
Yes, Peter.
Anne, let's go over to the Café de Lille for a little supper. Just you and I.
Yes, darling. Just you and I.
This is Don Amici and the Chase and Sanborn Hour continues. The romantic adventures of the fabled Don Juan has proven an inspiration for more than one author, among them Tolstoy, whose lyrical poem was set to music by Tchaikovsky. And the result of this collaboration of the greats was the beautiful Don Juan serenade Nelson Eddy sings.
Sommeil dans Grenade, viens Paris à ton balcon. Écoute ma sérénade, viens entendre ma chanson. Quitte en cause de ma belle, ni charmes et talents. Au combat, je les appelle tous chevaliers manants. Et l'aube naissante lui t'offre ma main. Je pleure et je chante. Oh, viens, ma charmante. Écoute de Cadiz jusqu'à Grenade, pour quêter les doux regards. Entends-tu les sérénades? Vois-tu rire les poignards? Peu de chants que de querelles, chaque soir sous les balcons. Mais à toi la plus belle, toi, tout mon sang et mes chansons, et l'aube naissante, huit au firmament, je pleure et je chante. Oh, viens, ma charmante, écoute.
Day that brings with it David Niven, and such a day is upon us. Probably no one in Hollywood can claim a finer record both in comedy and drama than our Mr. Niven. And from what we hear of his current work in Raffles over on the Goldwyn lot, that record is being well maintained. So it's a real pleasure to extend our heartiest greetings to the gentleman himself, David Pride of the Nivens.
Well, thank you, Don.
Oh, that's all right. Don't mention it.
Don, that really was splendid. We must meet more often.
Oh, you liked what I said about you, did you?
I've never been so impressed in my life. Would you like to run through it again? No? Just an idea.
David, I haven't had a chance to tell you how much I liked your work in Bachelor Mother.
Well, Don, thank you. Oh, I thought you were splendid in Hollywood Cavalcade.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yes.
Well, not that it matters, but Hollywood Cavalcade hasn't even been released yet.
Yeah, well, I just thought it'd be nice to split a give and take, you know. Keep the ball rolling.
Well, the only difference is that I have seen Bachelor Mother.
Oh, so have I. I go practically every night, as a matter of fact. You know, Don, in every actor's life, if he has the usual amount of ham in him, I think there must be milestones. For instance, the first time you see your name on the screen, the first time you'll see your name in lights, and the first time you see it starred above a picture. Oh. Well, anyway, that happened to me about a month ago. There it was, Ginger Rogers and David Niven in Bachelor Mother. Well, the first thing I did, of course, was to buy a little camera, and I spent a very happy day going around taking pictures of all the billboards. Had rather a tricky time keeping Ginger's name out of focus, but I took care of that. Then one day, a really awful thing happened. I had some friends down from Canada, and I was taking them out to dinner. So to impress them, I drove about 10 miles out of the way and went right down past the RKO studios, because I knew that the whole side of the thing was plastered with these billboards with Niven on them. And I just said, of course, I make a picture there when I can fit in the time. They were pretty impressed so far, but while we were having dinner, this awful thing occurred. The most enormous woman I have ever seen in my life surged up to the table. She was rather like the covered wagon in the distance, and came up and she said, "Oh, you're my favorite. I got all your pictures. I think you're wonderful." I said, "Oh, thank you, my little tot." Whispered to my friends, "Take no notice. This happens all the time. Just go right on." She said, "No, honestly, you're wonderful. You're marvelous. I follow you. You're amazing." I said, "Oh, thank you." She said, "I'm going to ask you to do something I've never asked an actor to do before. I want you to write your name in my hat." Then she whipped off one of those new things that apparently is made of a lot of holes tied together with bits of string. Somewhere I found the lining, and I proceeded to write my name in sort of old English lettering. I was determined to do the thing up really properly for friends still impressed. She took the hat and she said, "Oh, thank you, Mr. Karloff."
Well, she was probably a little nearsighted, David. I wouldn't worry about it.
Well, I was a little shaken, Don. I was trying so hard to impress my friends, especially one of them, a retired British judge, and somebody well worth impressing.
But a judge no longer, huh?
Not of human beings, Don, no, but he rather fancies himself as a judge of horseflesh. You go to almost any lengths to get a horse, and at times he gets into rather a mess and difficulties doing this. I remember one time in London, he wanted to buy a horse, and he went to a livery stable, and he said, "I want a little trotter." I want a good-looking little horse with good manners, good action, good teeth, and everything good. But above all, he must be very, very fast indeed. The groom said, I've got the perfect animal for you, sir. Very fine material, lovely bit of horse flesh, lovely. The judge said, yes, that is nice. Looked the horse over, wonderful. But how do I know he's fast? Fast, said the groom. I'll tell you what we'll do. If you start from London tonight at 12, I'll guarantee he'll have you in Southampton at 3 o'clock in the morning. How's that? Well, that sounds very swift, very, very speedy indeed, said the judge. I'll go away and think it over. A week later he came back and the groom said, well, sir, made up your mind? Yes, I'm afraid I can't take the horse. Can't take it, so why not? Well, there's nothing the matter with the beast. Just what on earth am I going to do at Southampton at 3 in the morning?
David, your friend sounds like quite a character.
That went awfully well. I hope to do the next one better. Well, Don, he is, and in more ways than one. I remember one night I had dinner at his place, and after dinner we were having coffee in his trophy room. He's done a lot of this big game stuff in his time. And the walls are completely covered with heads of animals, all glaring at each other. And wherever I looked, I saw rows of teeth and great gaping jaws and maws and everything. Oh, everything had its mouth open, even the butler. General effect after a few minutes in that room is you started doing the same thing. Started going your mouth open, yawn. Well, the old man was telling me a long story, and he said, we were out on Shikari in the Cascada Desert, and the mumbo-jumbo's in full flood, and suddenly a huge lion crashed out of the alfalfa or something, and I yelled to my beaters, Tandaranda Poparandini Surendi, which means halt. Then I picked up my fowling piece, you see, and started ramming nails and things, and then and he went to sleep, Don, right slap in the middle of the story. There I was, left standing beside the chair, and I didn't want to be rude, so I stood there for about an hour and 10 minutes, and finally decided to wake him up. I trotted his foot, and I said, well, what happened then, sir? He said, what? Who? What? I said, well, what happened at the end of the story? He said, oh, yes, I kissed the girl, that's it.
With Tin Pan Alley turning out catchy new tunes every day and current song hits chasing each other to the top of popularity polls, it's pleasant once in a while to turn back to the melodies we hummed a few years ago. Melodies like Irving Berlin's Lady of the Evening, which I'd like to sing for you. After the gray of a long dreary day comes the evening. Peaceful and calm as a sheltering palm is the evening. Daytime has gone to rest there in the golden west. Soon little stars will appear in the sky, seeming to say we are here. Give a man a map of buried treasure, and he'll start looking for that fortune. Well, here's how to find the treasure nearer home.
Yes, this is going to lead someone straight to a prize of $2,500 cash. And it may be you if you hurry. 1,500 other people get $5 apiece. But midnight this coming Saturday is the deadline. This is the last call on the contest, your last chance. Surely you want one of those crisp new $5 bills, or the $2,500 to start building a home, pay all your bills, or spend as you please. So act now. Tomorrow, take a dated front from the new silver package of Chase & Sanborn dated coffee and write on the inside, I changed to Chase & Sanborn coffee because... Then finish that sentence in 25 words or less. Your reason may be worth $2,500 to you. Duplicate prizes in case of ties. All entries become Chase & Sanborn's property. The decision of our judges is final. What won you over to Chase & Sanborn dated coffee? The magnificent new silver package, awarded a medal as the finest of its kind? The fact that we use this economical package instead of costly containers and pass the saving on to you? The dating system that assures you of freshly roasted coffee? There are so many reasons for preferring dated coffee that more people have changed to it in recent years than to any other kind. So this contest is easy. Send as many entries as you like, each on the inside of a separate dated silver package front. Mail them to Chase & Sanborn, 420 Lexington Avenue. That's 420 Lexington Avenue, New York City. But hurry, your entries must be postmarked before midnight, September 30th. Go after that $2,500 tomorrow.
Charles McCarthy presents himself in a play presented by special permission of
Nobody special. I did on that time.
in a little dramatic playlet of the Parisian art colony entitled The Latin Quarter, or Who's Got Change for 2 Bits.
From the stereoptic and slide of the same name. Paint a horrible scene, Bannon.
As our scene opens, Charlie McCarthy, a rising young artist...
Artiste, please.
Oh, yes, artiste, is busily at work in his studio. His wife, Madeline...
Madelon.
Oh, Madelon,
Better.
played by Anita Louise, enters. Curtain?
Curtain. Or never.
Oh, Pierre, my pear.
Yes, my grapefruit.
Are you almost through painting, dear?
Just a few more strokes of the brush. There. That does it.
Oh, it's a work of art. Pierre, you are a genius.
My petite cabbage head, yes. As soon as I get some more calcimine, I'll do the kitchen. Which one of us shall answer the phone, dear?
You better, Pierre. After all, it's a French phone, and you're the only one who speaks it.
Oh, that's right, yes. Hello? Oui? Oui. Trey. Paraduce. Hello?
Who was it, Pierre?
I have good news. It's a commission for a painting.
Oh, I'm so happy. Who from?
Monsieur Chase and a Monsieur Sanborn. They want me to paint a date on a package.
Oh, Pierre, I think you have the makings of another goatee.
You mean Van Dyke, dear?
Well, anyway, what did Van Dyke have that you haven't got?
Room rent for one thing. Goatee for another. Hello? What's the meaning of this?
I wish a conversation with you.
Well, why didn't you come through the door?
Ah, monsieur, I am a French man. I come in through the French windows.
That sounds logical. Now, what do you want?
Ah, my friend, I have good news for you. I have come to share your apartment with you, but I have no intention of paying you rent for it.
Well, that's nice. That saves me the embarrassment of asking for it, doesn't it?
You see, monsieur, I am, as they say in America, behind the 7 ball.
You mean the 8 ball?
No, I cannot afford that.
I see.
But I will give you this painting of mine, this piece of master.
Yes. What is it?
It is a genuine Chrysler France.
My. Rackety Rex and Dinky Die. What's the name of it?
It is Whistler's mother-in-law. The entire canvas, she was done with a palette knife.
I thought you sat on it before it was dry.
Hello. And all that
Who are you? I'm Brewster?
Oh, I'm thinking of moving into your apartment, so let me introduce myself. I'm Armand Brewster.
How utterly utter. We'll both live in the gutter.
Oh, are you a poet, too?
No, I starve at painting. So you're a poet, eh?
Oh, deucedly so.
Yes.
Would you care to hear one of my effusions?
Would I? No, but go ahead.
This one is entitled To My Canine. Canine is a dog, you know.
Yes, I know, you canine poet.
My dog is the best friend a man ever had.
Uh-huh.
He's sweet when he's good. He's cute when he's bad. As I watch him lie upon my rug, I know that I love him, Ronald, my dog. Like it?
Like it? Get out of here.
I have another entitled The Tempus Fugit. Shall I?
You mean go?
No, recite.
All right.
Bong, bong, bong. And bong, bong, bong. 6 o'clock, like it?
Well, it's timely.
And
now shut up and get out of here. Traffic's heavy here tonight, isn't it?
I want to see Pierre McCarthy, the artist.
You're speaking to the master himself.
Oh, are you the squirt?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard you was looking for a model.
Yeah, I am. Have you ever posed before?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Gee, that's good, ain't it? You're the prettiest model I've ever had.
Oh, thanks. Who else have you had?
Well, yesterday I had an old flower pot and a fresh tomato. I must say, you're quite an improvement.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Now, report tomorrow, and we'll do a full-length profile. So, a white neck would be awfully nice and in order.
I get it. I'll wash.
Okay.
Well, so long. See you tomorrow.
What a dope. She's pretty, though.
Oh, excuse me, but which side of my neck are you going to use?
The left side.
Thanks. I didn't want to wash the wrong side.
Sorry, pal. The joint's full. Can't keep 'em out of here, huh?
You're McCarthy the painter, I presume?
You certainly do.
My name is Niven.
Niven? Say, you look like Niven the art connoisseur. Any relation to Niven the art connoisseur?
I am Niven the art connoisseur.
That's funny. I could swear there was a resemblance.
Well, that's just one of those things you can't explain. Yeah. I would like to look at some of your canvases.
Oh, yes, yes. Something in a medium-priced pup tent?
No, I mean your paintings.
Oh, yes, of course, painting, yes. Well, now, there's one over there that I haven't been able to sell for years.
Say, that's an excellent canvas.
Yes, it is, really. It's a still life, you know. Still life, yes. Haven't been able to move it. I call it pickles at rest.
An amazing likeness. What color?
What flavor, yes.
So lifelike.
Yes, they almost make you pucker, don't they?
Certainly look like live pickles.
Yeah.
What did you use for color? Burnt umber or raw umber?
No, cucumber.
I could be interested in the purchase of that one there. What do you call it?
Oh, that's it. That one. That's a gem. That's a gem, really. That's Paul Revere's Midnight Ride.
But, my dear sir, you have him riding a bicycle.
Yes, I know. You see, I can't paint horses.
Oh, how quaint, how quaint. Tell me, have you done anything in the cubistic or the surrealistic?
Yes, I have a horrible thing over there. I call it couch reclining on a man.
Couch reclining on a man?
Yes, inspired by the painting Bath Taking a Woman.
Out me letter, Pierre. Long so.
Long so.
Nelson Eddy sings Sir Arthur Sullivan's somber and strangely moving composition, The Lost Chord.
seated one day at the organ, I was weary and ill at ease, and my fingers wandered idly over the noisy keys. I know not what I was playing, or what I was dreaming then, but I struck one chord of music like the sound of a great amen, like the sound of a great It flooded the crimson twilight like the close of an angel's psalm, and it lay on my fevered spirit with a touch of infinite calm. It quieted pain and sorrow like love overcoming strife. It seemed the harmonious echo from our discordant life. It linked our perplexed meanings into one perfect peace, and trembled away into silence as if it were loath to cease. I have sought, but I seek it vainly, that one lost chord divine, which came from the soul of the organ and entered into mine. It may be that death-bright angel will speak in that chord again. It may be that only in heaven I shall hear that grand lament. It may be that death-bright angel will speak in that chord again. It may be that only in heaven I shall hear that grand
Next week, another Chase and Sanborn hour for all the many good friends of Chase and Sanborn Coffee. And speaking of coffee, we have some startling statistics. Our private investigations reveal that Dorothy L'Amour takes 3 lumps of sugar in her coffee. Nelson Eddy is a man who goes for lots of cream. Robert Armbruster drinks it black. And I'm a guy who likes it with sugar or without, with cream or black. But with all these individual schools of thought, we do agree on one thing. We believe that our Chase and Sanborn coffee is the best there is. And we're glad that you agree with us. We'll all be back next week. Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy, Nelson Eddy, Dorothy L'Amour, and Robert Armbruster and the Chase and Sanborn Orchestra. Our special guests will be Constance Bennett and Edward Everett Horton. Until then, this is yours sincerely, Don Amici, saying au revoir.
Don't forget the cities of New York and San Francisco are making it easy and pleasant for you to visit their two great fairs. In both cities, accommodations for visitors are splendid and reasonably priced, and there's a hearty welcome awaiting you. At the fairs themselves, don't miss the special Chase and Sanborn attractions. At San Francisco Golden Gate Exposition, visit our colorful House of Hospitality. In New York, see the magnificent Standard Brands building featuring our great outdoor marionette show with puppets of Edgar Bergen, Charlie McCarthy, Don Amici, and Dorothy Lamour. It's fun, it's free, and you're always welcome. Next week, another big Chase and Sanborn hour. Constance Bennett, Edward Everett Horton, Don Amici, Edgar Bergen, Charlie McCarthy, Nelson Eddy, Dorothy Lamour, and Robert Armbruster and the Chase and Sanborn Orchestra. Heard on this program were Lady of the Evening from the Music Box Reviews and The Big Show by Jerome Kern. This is Jim Bannon speaking for the makers of Chase and Sanborn Coffee.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.